All right. Turns out I am a complete noob when it comes to YouTube premieres. It turns out I've never done one before, and that was an experiment. Yeah, okay, good job. But hello, everybody, welcome. We're doing some Little Nightmares today. As I promised, I said about a week ago we were going to play Little Nightmares before Little Nightmares 2 releases, because this is one of my favorite games. It's not even one of my favorite horror games, it's just one of my favorite games. So I really like it. I've played it like 4 times, and I'm going to be streaming Little Nightmares 2 when that comes out in just under 2 weeks. So I'm going to be streaming that on the day that it comes out, and then I'm going to be doing a review of that game. But before then, I thought we would play this one. Because literally any excuse to play this game, and I will take it. And also, some of you might not have seen it. You know, maybe you might not have seen Little Nightmares before, and with the second game coming out, maybe you want to check it out and have a little look at it. It's if you've never played it before, if you've never seen Little Nightmares, it is one of those games like Limbo and Inside, where it's like a creepy, you don't really know what's going on, the game doesn't really tell you anything, it's a platformer, and the world is just kind of creepy. Everything's just a little bit creepy, and I like that a lot. There's a whole backstory and lore behind Little Nightmares. There's a whole there's many theories. In fact, there's a channel that I watch called Just Jord, and he's pretty much just Little Nightmares theories. There's that much going on in the world and in the lore, but you don't really know what's going on, so people just make their own theories up about it. But we're gonna start a brand new game. We're gonna do the entire save slot. I guess we'll do this one. Well, we're going to start a whole new save file, and we're going to start from the beginning. We're going to do the whole game, because the game isn't that long. I forgot about this game. So excited for the second one. Trevor, welcome in. I cannot wait for Little Nightmares 2. This is still one of my favorite games. I played it like 4 or 5 times now. You watched that guy too, got hooked on the game a couple of years ago. Yeah, I'm alright. I love Just Jord's theories on the game, because you don't really know what's going on. Like, the game doesn't really tell you anything. It just sort of shows you things and lets you make up your own mind about it. I also have my own theory, which I will be talking about throughout the stream. So if you have your own theories, you know, you're welcome to give them. This will be a spoiler stream, unfortunately. There's no real way of talking about this game without giving spoilers. All I will ask is please don't spoil the DLC. Oh, I accidentally forgot that I've got this teapot on. All right, chat, shall we keep the teapot, or shall we put back into a default outfit? Can I change from here? Can I even change? Is it possible? Do I have to like start the game again? What do we want? Do we want the teapot, chat, or do we want normal 6? Yeah, I totally forgot last time I played, I put the teapot on. But yeah, it's keep the teapot. All right, that's 1 vote. That's good enough for me. Welcome in, Turnip, by the way. Yeah, so this game, I love it to bits. I love it to bits. It's honestly one of the coolest, creepiest little games I've ever played, and I love it. And I love the story, and I really hope that in the second game we learn a little bit more about the lore, because I have my own theories. Everyone wants the teapot. Okay, cool. Right, we're gonna run into the darkness. Let's go. So, yeah, just please don't spoil the one secret from the DLC. But because besides that, everything pretty much is like not really a spoiler, since that you don't really know what's going on anyway. Harizo, welcome in. How are you doing? But yeah, guys wants the teapots. Okay, we'll keep the teapot. Oh, I need my lighter. But yeah, if you are a fan of the horror games, this one isn't the scariest one. Honestly, it's not the biggest of scary games. Like, it has its moments, but I wouldn't say it ever really like terrified me. It's just really cool and creepy. People really disliking the stream because it's in DVD. Some people have disliked it, I think, because it was a premiere. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Like, dislikes actually help videos. The only time dislikes don't help videos is if they outweigh the likes. So as long as you guys like the video as well, it really doesn't matter. In fact, if anything, it helps the engagement rate of the video. You love the art style of this game. Oh yeah, the game looks gorgeous. Again, usually we don't wear a teapot. But yeah, the game looks gorgeous. The art style is fantastic. Another game that proves you know your graphics don't have to be like massive, big budget graphics to look good. Just vibing. Thought I would see you play some Little Nightmares. Dude, have you played this one? Harizo, have you played this game? I haven't played the demo on purpose, Morat. I haven't played it. I want to go into... I've seen it, but I want to go into the sequel completely sort of like... Not blind, but fresh, you know? So I haven't played the demo, but I've seen, and I've already got theories about the sequel too from the demo. So, how do I throw again? There we go. I've never managed to do a complete collect through. I've never managed to get all of the collectibles in a single playthrough of this game. It's more of an experience type of game. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Is it bad I stopped because I couldn't figure out the last DLC? There's a couple of parts in the DLC that are actually quite tricky. I'm going to be honest, there's a couple of parts in the DLC that I got stumped on. But I would just say, again, no spoilers, please, for the DLC. If you haven't completed the DLC, either finish it or go and watch it on YouTube, because absolutely worth it to the story. There's a massive twist. There's a huge twist in the DLC that is worth it. If you were a fan of the main game, personally. See, who's that guy? Who knows? Who is that guy? Is that the janitor? Who is it? Nobody knows who that person is. Why are these chairs hanging from the ceiling? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. DLC is more of a game. DLC is just, it's like another half of the game, if that makes sense. So this is like the first big mystery of the game, which nobody really knows. Like, who's this guy? Why is he hanging? Why is he like, why is his legs so long? Who knows? Why is he there? What's this letter? Why doesn't Six give a shit about it? I need to know. I need to know, and I'm going to take this slipper. Honestly, you might finish it now. I would highly recommend finishing the DLC. It just adds a whole... I don't want to spoil it. I really don't want to spoil it, but it adds like a whole plot element to the main game that you don't get if you don't finish the DLC. Which, don't get me wrong, like the DLC I just found worth it anyway. Like I really enjoyed the DLC just because I loved the game so much. So I would recommend the DLC just as an experience. But yeah, it's definitely worth playing. Love the story in the base game and the DLC. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So, like, the DLC doesn't explain really anything, but it does add one major plot point. Okay. I see on my first playthrough, I got super stuck here. I thought I had to get over this fridge, and I was trying so hard to, like, get over the fridge. I was climbing up here. I was doing, like, this, trying to get up, and then I was like, oh, I can just... I can just run past it. His legs might be long, but Freddy's lunge is longer. That is true. Why is there a pot on your head? So there are some cosmetics that you can get in the game, and I'm British, so I had to get the teapot. That's how that works, right? That is how that works. Right, we'll light this candle. We'll hug the gnome. I don't think I've ever managed to find all the gnomes either. Like, I don't think I've managed to get them all. But yeah, there's just it's just a teapot. But welcome in, Ollie. How are you doing? Yeah, I am super excited for the sequel. I'm like to the point of where I've been looking forward to it for so long. The tea, exactly, my tea, exactly. You've got to get the tea. I don't really drink tea though. Is that bad? As a British person, is that bad that I don't really drink tea? Like, can I get up there? I don't think so. The Little Nightmares 2 might be a prequel just because of something that I'm not saying because it will spoil things. Could be. It could be. No, thank you. Not today. Do you know how much of the money the sequel will be? It's not gonna. It probably won't be too expensive. These games are quite short, even though they're fantastic. They're quite short. I think the first game was about £17 or something like that. Not too bad. How do I run? Okay. It's been a while since I've played this game. Have you considered playing Welcome to the Game 2? I'm going to check it out. I haven't looked at it yet. But I will... I will check it out. If it's a horror game and it's not too expensive, I'll check it out. So yeah, for anybody who is like a regular to the channel, you might be a little bit confused as to why I'm not really playing DBD at the moment. I'm not specifically not playing DBD. I'm just playing other games. Partly because I'm not sure if I'm still going to be playing DBD in like 6 months' time. And I kind of want to prepare the channel now. So we're kind of pivoting into a horror channel. I'm not saying I'm completely quitting DBD right now. I'm not saying that. I'm still going to make content on DBD. Don't worry. If you are subbed here because of DBD, I'm not giving up on it just yet. I'm hoping that DBD gets better this year. But if it doesn't get better this year, I don't want my channel just to be me complaining about Dead by Daylight. I want to be able to play other games as well. So we're kind of focusing on horror games right now. Just so we kind of have like a theme of the channel. Wow, I forgot about that bit. Run 6. Run better. Run faster. Yep. Nope. No. Let's not get eaten by leeches. Thank you very much. Okay, we're safe. Whew. Covered in squid ink, though. Welcome to the game is pretty terrifying. Is it really? Like, really scary? There's been a few games where people have been like, oh my god, this game's so scary, and I played it and it really wasn't. Like Doki Doki. Doki Doki was really good and really creepy, but I wouldn't class it as scary. Oh, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. I really hope you're going to stream Resident Evil Village. If I can afford it, Daniel, I will 100% stream it. I've played Resident Evil since the original game. I love it to death. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. So I would love to play Village. I just whether I can afford it or not. It's a full price release, and I have to be very careful about buying full price releases, especially this year. But if I can afford it, 100%. Scrutinize, a really good horror game by the same people who made Welcome to the Game 1 and 2. I'll check it out tonight. If anybody is in my Discord, like, remind me. But I'll check it out after stream, and I'll see if it's expensive or whatever. You wish Behavior listened? We all do, Ollie. We all wish Behavior listened. Honestly, if Behavior listened to even just, like, a fraction of the player base, I probably wouldn't have been making so many critical videos of it, you know? And slide. Oh, yeah. Again, this is like my 5th playthrough, guys, so I'm pretty much know what I'm doing. So it won't take me too long to complete the game. Who did the scariest monster to hide from in this game? I feel like the chefs. I feel like the chefs are the ones that make me panic the most. Everyone else says the lady, but I don't find it that scary. I find it kind of cool. Tyrant, welcome in. You love this game. Me too. It's one of my favorites. I actually, I don't know what you would call this genre, but you know, like 2D creepy games that don't really tell you anything, like Limbo, Inside. This game, this is my favorite of all of those. Let me join the Discord. Yeah, if I don't have a link available right now, but if you go to my Twitch page, there's a link under there. The chef twins are the most intense. Oh, yeah, they just like it's when they yell at you and then they like chase after you. It creeps me out. Uh-oh. Who's that guy? I know who he is. Chef's by far the most tense for me, especially at the end. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't know, like the janitor... The janitor's weird because he can't see you. He's quite easy if you're careful. Whereas the twins are definitely... The chefs are definitely quite aggressive. Like college students with their noodles. When we get to the twins, I'll explain my theory, because I have a whole theory about the lady and about what's going on here. It's like a partial theory. Like, it doesn't explain everything that's going on, but it explains like the main gist. All right, let's shut this door. I feel like the lady is the weakest one. Yeah, I don't find her that scary, but like a few people that I've played, there's a Twitch streamer that I'm really good friends with. She's a massive fan of this game, but when she played it on her first playthrough, the lady just really scared her. And like, I don't know, I didn't get it. The lady didn't really scare me. I know how to look around, game. Roger! I didn't play past the twin jet because I didn't know that you had to get up on the bricks. Oh yeah, honestly, there's a couple of parts in this game that are quite tricky to figure out. I didn't need to do this, but I want to explore. Also, this plays 6's theme. Yeah. If it doesn't roll away. So what is Little Nightmares 1 and 2 about roughly? So nobody really knows. That's the beauty of this game, Kayla. So you just get thrown into this world. Sorry, I just kicked my keyboard. You get thrown into this world and it doesn't really tell you anything. It just shows you things. Now, the basic gist of this game is about hunger, about people consuming things. And this place is called The Moor, and it is essentially a place where people come to eat. And they eat to death, and you'll figure that out if you watch the stream. But we don't really 100% know what's going on. It's never, like, fully officially stated. You got a question about how you can grow a commentary channel like yours, for example? I don't know where to get started. Well, what's the specific question? If you have a specific question, I am more than happy to answer it. Scariest character I faced in the game is either Chris Walker from Outlast because of all the noise he makes when chasing you, or chains and breathing, or Mr. X. Mr. X is definitely tense. I'll give you that. But I never really found Outlast that scary. I enjoyed it, but I didn't really find it that scary. I don't know. I'm going to try not to break the train because I always break the train. Okay, I can't open these. I can open that one. Can I open any more? What if Roger is just a packaging worker who didn't realize he got on a boat? Possibly. So, I have a theory. I don't know whether to say my theory now or say it as I go along, because I know there's people in here who've never played the game. So I don't really know how much I want to spoil. But I have a theory about the whole thing. Let me go turn the electrics off. Let me go do the puzzle. Try not to break the magic train that's running on nothing. How do you get used to talking about a subject and give your opinion on it? Just do it. Just do it. Just record yourself talking. The more you do it, the easier it will get. Trust me. So, like, I streamed for 2 years before I ever really did YouTube, and I found it weird. Like, I found it weird at first to be sat in front of a camera talking to myself. Because when you're on stream, you're talking to people, right? So it's just a natural conversation. But when you're talking to a camera, it's really difficult. But now it's just like, I don't even worry about it. Like, you just have to do it. Like, if you want to start YouTube, just start. There's no... Like, if you haven't started making videos yet, you're overthinking it, you know? And through. Can we get all the Tarantino films ranked? Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill, everything else. You have a kind of long theory that goes through the entire story of both games. Yeah, see, this is where I'm like, I don't know if I really want to get into like spoiler territory just yet, because I know people probably, you know, joining the stream maybe have never figured this game out and stuff, or never played it. All right, we're gonna hide from the eye. The eye will murder us. Turns us into ash. The light doesn't matter, by the way. The lighter, it doesn't matter, but I turn it off anyway. Right, run. Yeah, no thanks. There is a gnome over there. I'm gonna go grab him. I love the fact that you're doing other stuff other than DBD. I'm really enjoying it. I know like my last like 4 videos now in a row have all been non-DBD, but that's just because I've not been really playing DBD this week. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I've always been a person who plays multiple games. I never stick to one. And so just sticking to one game on my channel kind of, kind of bothers me, you know? Like, even if I was loving DBD, I would still eventually have branched out anyway. So I feel like now is just a really good time. While there's no new chapters, while nothing's really going on, I feel like now is a really good time because it's going to take me time to like build up a non-DBD audience, if that makes sense. So I don't know. It's going to be a little bit of a tricky time for the channel just while we start to do things differently. But I think overall, long term, I think it's the best decision. I think, I don't know, just relying on a game that I'm not sure if I'm going to want to play in 6 months or not, I don't think is a good idea for me. Isn't there a bag hat in the DLC for this game? Looks like one from Little Nightmares 2. I'm not actually sure, is there? I've only ever used the teapot hat or the standard skin. I know there's a couple of the hats that I don't own because they're really hard to get. The whole thing is in part 2 demo, I've made a comment on different YouTuber that I guess it's about world hunger and overeating. Rich people become richer and poor people become poorer. Possibly. So this game originally, before it was called Little Nightmares, was going to be called Hunger. But then they realized that like when you Google hunger, it mainly just comes up with like charities and stuff. This is a true story, by the way. It comes up with like charities and things. And so they were like, this is probably not a really good idea to like call our game Hunger. But just knowing that the game was originally going to be called Hunger and it's now called Little Nightmares, should tell you an idea that hunger is definitely a, you know, consumption is definitely a strong theme. And I do think that the television aspect of Little Nightmares 2 is still going to tie into consumption. You know, consumption of media rather than consumption of food. Oh, look, there's a picture of a yellow raincoat. That could be me, but it might not be me. Also, it looks like somebody got eaten by a leech in here, which is sad, but it's fine because we can jump on the bed. It's nice to see you play more games in DBD. You seem to be having so much more fun. I'm having a lot of fun, Kayla. Like I say, don't get me wrong. Like I'm not saying right now I'm quitting DBD because I'm not. That's why I made that video, because I know people were asking me, "Are you quitting DBD?" And I was like, "Not yet." Anyway. But it's just good to be able to play other games as well, because I've got a lot of opinions about other games. I'll have big opinions about Resident Evil when that comes out. As a big Resident Evil fan, I will have opinions about it. So, you know, I want to do some reviews and stuff as well. So it's just doing what I want. It's trying to find a balance of what works for my channel and what I want to do. you know? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, first enemy. When I beat this, will I explain my theory? I'm going to explain my theory as we go along, Harizo. Like, because as it becomes relevant, I'll explain. Can you rate GameStop meme out of 10? 9. I like the fact that people are sticking it to rich people who don't need any more money. Remember being scared someone would come out of the doors in the eye room? Yeah, there's a lot of moments where I feel like they could have jump scare you, but they don't. So all these kids just sleeping in a room with Roger, but sure, okay, nothing weird about it. Stretch Armstrong. He's Roger. So yeah, Roger is blind. He can't see. You'll be able to see later why. But yeah, I'm really enjoying doing other games. I know obviously the videos I put out the last few days, they're not getting as many views as my Dead by Daylight stuff, but that's totally fine, honestly. Like I don't, it's not just about the views, it's about making content that I want to make and that I enjoy as well. You know, I do want to make content that I enjoy, not just content that I don't want to just always complain all day, basically. Because I am a gamer. I've been playing games for 25 years, you know. Juice, welcome in. How you doing? How are you, Juice? Wish Roger could tuck me in. Oh my. Oh my. I mean, there's a kink for everyone, I guess. Right. We're getting a bit hungry. We need a little bit. We need a snack. Has anyone got any crisps? I need some crisps. I don't think Stretch Armstrong is a janitor because he doesn't clean floors. I think just sends money. He is called the janitor though, Harizo. That is his official title. He is the janitor. Hi, friend. I'm a bit hungry. Hungry! Food, please. Yeah. Give me the food. Yeah. Look, he's helping. He's nice. He knows that I'm starving. Noah, welcome back. Your favorite game? Can't wait for the next game. Honestly, the guy with long arms creeped me out the most. That's interesting. Everyone has, like, the one thing that creeps them out the most in this game. But, I cannot wait for Little Nightmares 2. This is one of my favorite games. Honestly. It's just so weird and interesting, you know? Like, I've played this game now 5 times, I think, and I'm still intrigued as to what's going on. I still want to know. Like, what are these? Like, these showers? Who's showering here? Oh, I wonder if this is where they wash the people. Bread, you're good. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. I've been really looking forward to the stream. Honestly, I've been looking forward to the stream all week. Just because it's one of my favorite games. And any excuse to play it right now. My first playthrough, I definitely tried to run through there because it looked like it was safe enough, but it isn't. Did you see the little guy in the top right corner once, standing in the top right corner when you get the bread? I did, yeah. So I did it on my first couple of playthroughs. I'll be honest, I never saw any of them on my first couple of playthroughs. But whenever we get hungry, there is a shadow version of 6 floating around. I'll try and point it out next time. But yeah, there's a shadow version of 6 almost every time that we eat. Why is the kid's head in a kettle, or do we still not know? It's a teapot, but yeah, that's just one of the unlockable cosmetics that you get. It's usually not there, but I forgot that I had it on. What, you can them crisps? Not jolly, boggly, crispy, snappy Queen's Delights. It's a bit cringe, isn't it? Yeah, no, we just call them crisps. We have crisps. I'm glad you're looking forward to playing this game. Miguel, welcome in. Yeah, I love this game. I say I played it before. For anybody just joining, I have completed this game many times. Like 4 or 5 times, but I love it. One of my faves. And I'm really looking forward to the sequel. So when the sequel comes out, we are going to be streaming it on the day that it releases. If you don't... Good job. If you don't want spoilers, I'll be doing a non-spoiler review of the game the day after I stream it. So when I'll stream it, and then I'll finish it on stream, and then we'll do a non-spoiler review. A non-spoiler review. I knew what I said. You also died at Electric Gate. I was like, that looks safe. Exactly, because it looks like it's only sparking now and again, so I thought it was like a timed puzzle. Like, I thought, you know, you just got to time it right. But no. You have to do this, right? And then you have to do this, and then you gotta run. Oh, God. You finished first game twice, you have no idea what it's about. I honestly, nobody does. It's made in the way that like everything is very subjective and nothing is obvious. So there's a lot of different theories. I think there's some things that most people have agreed is probably happening, like the lady being you know, sad that she's not young anymore or beautiful or whatever. Things like that are pretty obvious, but then there's a lot of stuff that just isn't. But the most game you beat is Arkham City. I love City. I think City's the best of all of the Arkham games, personally. Wait. Do I not do that? Do I do these ones? Could you record the stream? Because I want to watch it after I play it, though. Oh, yeah, Trevor. So all my live streams get saved to YouTube on my channel. If you look down, if you go to like my main channel page and go right down to the bottom, there's all my YouTube live streams are all there. So it will be saved. Don't worry. Just woke up. How do you think the second game will play out? I'm not sure if I want to 100% say how I think it's going to play out, because for spoilers and stuff, but I have a feeling that we are going to find out more about the Moor in the second game. And I think that the television man, I think that the whole world is being put under a spell by the TV. And that is one of the reasons why they come to the boat. I think genuinely the whole world is like, I want to say like a conspiracy theory, but like I think the whole world is basically feeding into one thing. And I think that the Moor is part of it. I think that the Moor is just getting rid of people. I think that's what it is. I think the Moor is just getting rid of people, and the television man is why they come here. Because when the people come here, they're all like mindless zombies, basically. And I think it's the television that's doing it. Some gaming, welcome in. How are you doing? Most people would agree City is the best. Some people say that Asylum is better because it was a bit more... like, it wasn't as open world. It was a bit more like narrative, I guess. But I personally prefer City. I need to finish Night. I never finished Night. Origins was okay, but I need to finish Night. I didn't really enjoy Night as much. Oh. I know it's early, but do you think Resident Evil 8 has a chance for Game of the Year? Like everything we've seen, amazing looking, and I'm sure it'll be good. Depends. So my Game of the Year for 2018, I believe, I think it was 2018. My Game of the Year for 2018 was Resident Evil 2 Remake. So I do think that Capcom are absolutely capable of making Game of the Year material. It just depends though, because like Resident Evil 7, I really enjoyed Resident Evil 7, but it wasn't a great Resident Evil game. I know I'm probably going to get shit for saying this, but I thought Resident Evil 7 was a great horror game, but it wasn't a great Resident Evil game. So, which is fine. You know, it's totally fine. I love 7. I still really like it, but it doesn't feel Resident Evil enough for me. And so, leeches. Leeches. And so I don't know. I think Resident Evil Village looks very similar. It looks like it's going to be a potentially really good horror game, but it's not going to be a great Resident Evil game. So I don't know if that's going to be Game of the Year material for a lot of Resi fans, you know? I played all Batman games. Most were really good. I think one of the reasons why I didn't enjoy Night so much, though, was because it didn't perform very well when it launched. There's kids in there. Look, you can just about see them. I think about Arkham City is it's more open, but all the encounters like fights and stuff are still indoors. That's the most important part to me. Yeah, I agree. I love the open world of City though. Like I love being able to just roam around the city as Batman. Like I love when superhero games do that. Like Spider-Man. Spider-Man's a really good example of that. I haven't played very Little Nightmares, Capin. I've seen a little bit of it, but it's mobile, isn't it? I don't really play that many mobile games. I would make an exception for Very Little Nightmares, but I don't have a lot of money right now. Oh shit, I messed this up. Perfect timing to make a statement about TV and media and how they manipulate and destroy people. Yeah, I mean, I do think that the idea of the consumption is definitely going to play a part in terms of consuming media, rather than consuming food, you know? Whoa, cheater. Cheated. Get out of here, you cheaty eye. I don't think there's anything in this room that I need. Probably let's not stay around to find out. Village is Resident Evil 4 2. Is it? I wasn't the biggest fan of Resident Evil 4. Oh shit, I need to pay attention. Oh god. Yeah, I didn't hate 4, but a lot of people say it's like the best Resident Evil of all time, and I'm like, it's not. It's really not. Personal opinion, of course. If you love it the most, that's great. But I don't think it's the best Resident Evil. I think it's a fantastic action game, But to say it's the best Resident Evil when Resident Evil 1 and 2 exist is... I don't think 4 is better than 1 or 2, personally. I think 1 or 2 are the best. 8 is trying to copy the success of 7. I think so. It's definitely... It looks more like Resident Evil 7 to me. And the reason why I say it looks more like 7 is because of the first person and all that. Help! You need help. Yosuke, what do you need help with? One of your most favorite games you ever played. Which one, Grey Wolf? Which one? You're not going to talk much about. If I'm still here, I'm going to watch it all, even if I'm not very active. That's no worries. Thank you for hanging out, Harizo. Resident Evil 4 is the best, but in the way that it's just game overall, a lot of content and great pacing. I can agree with that it's a great game, but as a hardcore Resident Evil fan, you got to remember, not everybody's the same as me. I started Resident Evil as a kid. When I was too young to play it, really. But, like, I started Resident Evil from 1. And then Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and Code Veronica were, like, very similar. They all had the same, you know, static camera angles. I think Code Veronica had slightly different cameras. But, like, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 all had static cameras. They all followed a very similar formula. So did Dino Crisis. And then Resident Evil 4 came out, and it was completely different. It was very action-orientated. You know, third person. Like, you could go through that entire game using a lot more shooting. It wasn't really a survival horror. It is, but it wasn't an amazing survival horror like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 were, in my opinion. Doesn't mean it's a bad game at all, but it wasn't the same, you know? But this is partly why I love the Resident Evil 2 remake, because even though it is, you know, a little bit more action than Resident Evil 2, it still has that survival horror formula, you know? It's the part where I died the most because I kept falling off the stairs. Yeah. Oh, you meant hello? Hello, Yosuke. Welcome in. How you doing? What type of platformers do you enjoy? I personally enjoy Hollow Knight. So, controversial opinion. I'm not a huge fan of platformers anymore. I'm not a huge fan of platformers. I think it's because when I was a kid, every game was a platformer. Like, genuinely, when I first started playing video games, it was Mario, Sonic, Echo the Dolphin. Like, every game was basically a platformer because of the time. And I think that I kind of got over them in my early years, you know? So if I'm going to play a platformer now, it needs to have something interesting about it. So I do like Hollow Knight. I didn't finish it, though. Hollow Knight is good. I like these types of platformers more, you know? Like, I count this as a platformer. Like, I personally do. Can we light it, please? Can we light that one? Can we not light it? Light it. There you go. We lit it. Yeah, this is about my maybe my fifth or sixth playthrough, Yosuke. I've played this several times before. We're getting a Resident Evil 4 remake, so that's why Village is like 4. Merchant, more action. Resident Evil 3 and Village are being used as practice for Resident Evil 4. I don't know. Like I said, I'm fine with them remaking 4. I just personally, it wasn't my favorite of the games. Like, I played it once and never really bothered with it again, you know? Whereas Resident Evil 1 and 2, I've played like 10 times at least. Hello, Gnome? Can we be friends? Can we be friends before I find the secret? Come back. No, friends! I want to be friends, you little shit. Where are you? You don't want to be friends with me? Fine, get out of here. Resident Evil starts out survival horror, then dwells into action horror around the halfway mark. I disagree with that. Well, you do get the better weapons in Resident Evil, the older ones, but like it's still very much like you're not shooting your way through everything. You have to conserve your ammo. Basically, with the old Resident Evils, if you used a lot of ammo in the early game, you were probably screwed. Whereas with the new Resident Evils, you can basically shoot your way through everything, you know? Why do I have a teapot on my head? It's one of the unlockable cosmetics, and I forgot that I had it on. And apparently it persists through saves, so, you know. Alright, so these are like the security camera eye things in the game. This is actually a secret. So we've got the sleeping kids. We've got a family of gnomes just hanging out with a boot. I'm sure if you played Resident Evil 4 now, you'd like it more. No! No, I actually prefer 5. Hear me out. Hear me out. I know I'm gonna lose subscribers for this one. Spoilers, by the way. I prefer 5 because it was an action game, but it was a co-op action game, and I like co-op action games. But like Resident Evil 4 was an action game. It was just, I don't know. I wasn't as engaged. I much prefer the original formula of Resident Evil. Just my own personal opinion. I like the, you know, old Resident Evil formula of survival horror. You know, be very careful about the ammo that you use, the backtracking, the puzzles. They just weren't there in 4 for me, you know? I hope the 4 remake isn't as trash as remake was. I don't think... I've heard that it's not trash. I've just heard that it was a letdown after 2, but 2 was fantastic. So it's really hard to follow a game after doing Resident Evil 2 remake, because 2 was basically the fan favorite. 2 was the fan favorite, and also it was a really, really good remaster, or it's not a remaster, it's a remake, sorry. It was a really, really good remake of a really, really good game. Whereas 3, I still think Resident Evil 3 was less popular than Resident Evil 2. People still tell me that I'm wrong when I say that, but I personally think that Resident Evil 2 was more popular than Resident Evil 3, just back in the day. So they took a less popular game and they remaked it? Good English there, Terry, good job. They remade it in an inferior way, in my opinion. Like, there was a lot of features from Resident Evil 3 missing, like the score attack mode and all of that, which basically the score attack mode was like the best feature of Resident Evil 3. So, do you know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of the features were missing. Can you press the I again to the other rooms? Yes, you can. You can press them all again, multiple times, all of them. The chef would make for a good clown cosmetic, one I might actually buy. I wouldn't mind a crossover in DBD like that. Again, you know, I prefer DBD to just be better. 5 is blasphemy. Hear me out, Juice, hear me out, right? I played 5 when I had no money. I was living with my ex-girlfriend at the time. We had no money. When I say no money, we had to like cancel our TV license, which is because we had to think about money, right? So we were living together and we played it together over and over again because she wasn't really a massive gamer. So we started from easy mode and we went all through the difficulty modes just over and over and over again until we got to the hardest mode, which in the hardest mode, you die one hit. And we managed to finish that game. It was like Dark Souls, okay? But it was good. And I really enjoyed it as a co-op experience. Now, single player, it's all right. It's an okay action game. But multiplayer was really fun. It was a really fun experience in co-op, and I think that's why I really enjoy 5. Okay, I need that key, don't I? That girl is called the geisha. She's called the lady, but like she is kind of wearing a geisha outfit. Good job. But she's called the lady. Oh, I need to do that, don't I? Hello, Specky. Welcome in. How you doing, man? Did you play Little Hope and Until Dawn yet? Yes, I played all 3. I played Until Dawn, Man of Medan, and Little Hope. If you're going to play Man of Medan or Little Hope, play it co-op. Please, please play it co-op. Because it's in my opinion, it is absolutely designed to be played co-op. It says don't play alone, but I thought that meant it was going to be really scary. It's not. But they're designed to be played in co-op. The one humming. Yeah, she's called the lady. That's her official title. Resident Evil 3 just isn't as important to the franchise as every other game was. Yeah, exactly. It was... I've always said this, and I get hate whenever I say this too, but I've always considered Resident Evil 3 to be basically 2.5. It reused a lot of the same assets, you know, a lot of the same locations. The police station was basically the same. It had different, you know, item layouts and stuff, but it was basically the same. And it felt much more like Resident Evil 2.5. It didn't feel like a whole game like Resident Evil 2 did. It was a good game. It was a great game, in fact, but it kind of did feel like a really good DLC for Resident Evil 2, you know? Before DLCs existed, obviously. Pick up the key, 6. Pick up the key. Good job. They removed a lot of the stuff from the original game for the remakes, and I just hate it. Yeah, exactly. But at least with Resident Evil 2, though, it had so much content that, like, you know what I mean? Like, there was a couple of things missing from 2. But there was so much content that it didn't really matter. Do I need to smash this pot? I don't know why I have a feeling like I need to smash this pot. I'm just going to do it anyway for the fun of it. Just did it. Resident Evil 3 is a great game though. Oh no, I agree. I haven't played the remake yet, but I'm not saying it's a bad game. I've always kind of felt like all right, let me put it this way, right? Out of Resident Evil 1 to 3, if you had to skip one, which one would you skip? Like, if you had to, if somebody's like, you could only play 2 of them, which one would you skip? For me, it's always going to be Resident Evil 3, right? You need to play 1 and 2, but you don't need to play 3. As much as it was a great game, you don't need to play it. Like, it wasn't integral to the story, in my honest opinion. Resident Evil 3 is good, it's just Resident Evil 2.5. Yeah, exactly. It was... what? How am I breaking the game? How am I breaking the game? This game's like 7 years old or something. How am I breaking it? Okay. Sure I don't want to let go. All right, I let go. every game I play, I break. It's the memories that makes the game, not the game itself. I feel like the PlayStation 2 is magical. I adored the PlayStation 2 era. I still think PlayStation 2 was the golden era of gaming because it was before we had all the bullshit microtransactions and all that crap. It was before games came out half broken and buggy and, you know, games just worked. Like Todd Howard says, they just worked, right? But, the games are amazing. Like, graphically, at the time, the PS2 was amazing. Like, it was a huge leap from the PS1. I loved it, man. I loved that era of gaming. Absolutely adored it. But yeah, apparently I break every game that I play, but there we go. Resident Evil 3 Remake is good when you play it. The experience is still fun. It's not the most annoying game ever, anything. Yeah, I watched Sphere Hunter. I don't know if any of you guys know Sphere Hunter. She's amazing. She does a lot of horror game content on YouTube, but she does a lot of Resident Evil content. And I watched her review of it, and she was like, look, it's not as good as 2, but that doesn't mean it's bad. And so I actually really want to play it, but I'll play it when it's on sale, you know? Because again, I have to be really careful with money, especially because of lockdown. I'm once again not employed. Thanks, lockdown. Appreciate it. PlayStation 2 is the best, changed my mind. For me, it was my favorite era of gaming. Always, you know, as much as I love PC gaming now, when it comes to consoles, that was the best era for me. Like, I would rather the PS2 era than the PS4 era, personally. You like Sphere Hunter? I love Sphere Hunter's content, honestly. What I loved about the PS2 era is Oryx Cells didn't exist. Exactly, you just bought a game and it was complete. And if that game was good, it was great. And some of the games of the PS2 era, man, some of the games. Did you say Todd Howard and work in the same sentence? Todd Howard, guys, I wish I'd started this YouTube channel like 3 years ago. Because when Todd Howard stood on the stage and said, it just works, I literally said, I was live streaming. I was literally streaming on Twitch and I said, I bet it doesn't. And everyone in my chat was like, oh my god, you're just being too cynical. I was like, we'll see. I should have clipped it, man. Maybe I'll go back and see if somebody clipped it. All right, we're gonna go eat some. Right, look up. I think it's in the top right corner. I think it's the top right corner this time. Eat it. 6, eat it. How do I pick up? It's somewhere. Where is it this time? Oh, I missed it. I missed it this time. Yeah, I always miss this one. I can never see this one. Did you not get accepted into the R-Reverse beta? I didn't apply. I didn't apply, honestly. There was a lot of hoops to go through and I couldn't be bothered. But I only saw it like a couple of days ago and I think it's too late now anyway. Little Nightmares would be better with login bonuses. Yeah, could you imagine? Little Nightmares 2 has a battle pass. I bet you. Little Nightmares 2 has a battle pass. You want Todd Howard to tell me sweet little lies? Fallout 70 shit. Hi, friend. How are you doing? How are you? Look, I'll get you out of here. Yeah. So that game's not working. Yeah, you brought Call of Duty and the only way to get the game is to install separate add-ons. Wait, what? You bought Call of Duty and always get separate add-ons? What do you mean? The J-Balls, welcome. How you doing? How are you? Wait, do I need to do that? Are we gonna use this guy? It's a trap. I remember I went around to the room because I didn't want to go in the cage. Yeah, there's no way you can stop it though. Right. I know we need to do that, which is a bit harsh for him, but can we go in here first? Competitive Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares Battle Royale. Why not? Why not? Every other game's done it. It's like this. Oops. I'm going to say this. Reverse. I'm just going to call it Reverse. Reverse does look like actual trash, but it's actually pretty fun. Maybe you won't enjoy it, but there's a surprisingly large amount of people that like it. If I can afford Village, I get it for free anyway. So if I can afford Village and I stream Village, I'll play it and I'll give my opinions on it. I tried to say, the video that I talked about it, I tried to make it very clear that I'm not saying it's going to be trash. I'm saying it's not getting me excited. That's the whole point of a trailer, is to get me excited about a game, and it just isn't. But at the same time, I would be happy to be surprised. Oh, I have to swing, don't I? I have to swing, yeah. Hello, can you grab it? Please, thank you. Good as always, hope you are too. I am fantastic, thank you. I'm really enjoying this game again for like the 5th or 6th time. I don't even remember at this point. But yeah, I always enjoy streaming this game just because it's so fun. Just so fun to just chill out. I get to chat to you guys because I'm not playing like Dead by Daylight, so I can just hang out and chat, you know, so I can stop if I have to. It's a good game to stream, honestly. Imagine buying COD for $100 and having tried DLC just to play zombies. Oh, is that what you're talking about? The zombies? That was my comb. That was my beard comb. But no, Reverse might be great. It might be great. I'm just saying that the trailer doesn't get me excited. Like, it hasn't even really told me what the point of it is, you know? Like, I get it. You shoot, and then sometimes you play as a bioweapon, but, like, cool, I guess. Yeah, this... Why is there a guillotine here? Like, why is there a guillotine next to a bathtub, and why is it here? You know what I'm saying? I do that too. Have you played Data? No, what's Data? Mr. Midnight, welcome in. Oh, Dark. Yes, I have played Dark. Dark was interesting. Wasn't quite as good. It wasn't quite as good as Little Nightmares, Limbo Inside, but it was very interesting. I really liked... Dark was the one where you could, like, flip the game, like, it was, like, 3D, right? And you could, like, flip the world around, I think. The trailer of Reverse was pure garbage. You gave no info. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I tried to, in the video that I made, I tried to, you know, I would love for that game to be fantastic. You know, I would love for it to be great. It's just not inspiring me with confidence, especially because of how bad a lot of the Resident Evil multiplayer games have been. All right, we got a sneaky sneak. All right, this is where my whole theory about the janitor, I'm like, I have a theory about this guy, right? Because I have a theory about the whole game. But does he know? Does he know that those children are being wrapped up? Does he know? Like, I'm like, I don't know. Because he seems really, like, friendly, right? Like, he doesn't actually harm any of the children. But now he's wrapping them up and putting them in bags. I just don't know. We're in the first chapter, Mr. Midnight, I think. We started from the beginning. It's quite near the beginning of the game anyway. But, like, does he know that they're kids? Are these kids that just died? Because they don't seem to be really, like, making a fight. You know what I mean? Like, they don't really seem to be very full of life. Like, they're not trying to run away. I don't know, man. I don't know if he even knows. Or maybe these are just the dead kids. Also, why are these, like, puppet things? I've never noticed them before. What are these, like, puppet things doing there? What Moochie Panda said? Wait, what did Moochie Panda say? Oh, imagine buying it. Okay. He is blind. So if you look at his face, right? You see how his skin's falling down? I think this might be why he's blind. Because the skin flaps is covering his eyes. But I also have a whole theory. So, see how this guy looks like he's got skin, like, falling down, but he's still alive, right? I actually think all of the staff members have been made. I think they're all dolls. I genuinely think that the lady made all of the staff in this place. Because look, right, nobody has arms that long, right? But he has them because he needs them for his job. And nobody would be able to survive their skin literally falling off their head like that. Not to mention the fact that your skin doesn't fall down like that. So I think genuinely, and we'll come on to this theory again later, but I think that the lady has created all of the staff for them all. All right, and we're going to come on to that theory a bit later. But that's my theory, based upon the fact of that we know... Roger, no, everything is okay. It's a little creepy hand. Damn it, he's gonna get me. I don't think I can escape him here. I don't think there's anywhere for me to escape. Yes, so, for Jables, speculation is the body you see hanging early on was the previous janitor and he couldn't live with what he did, so maybe this janitor was made blind. I love that. Turning a blind eye to what's going on in the mall. Literally turning a blind eye to what's going on. It's very good, I like it. It fits with my theory too. You want people to stop bombarding Capcom, Ferrari, Outbreak, and Code Veronica. I think we know we'll get those someday. Hopefully, Dark Tyrant, I want people to bombard Capcom for a Dino Crisis remake. Dino Crisis remake when? Regina was the best. There'd be a crossover between DBD and Little Nightmares. I would be fine with it, honestly. Again, I would really like DBD to actually be good again, but, you know. Chucky for DLC with Little Nightmares confirmed. I mean, I want Chucky DLC in DBD. If you look at Roger's shirt, there's blood on it. Roger, I'm just trying to look at you. Maybe. It could just be dirt. I need to not go over that. But look, when he catches you, he doesn't kill you. He just, like, captures you and pushes you back in the bed, right? Did the lady create that stretchy neck teacher? I think the lady created everybody in here. Maybe she did create people elsewhere. But the reason why I think she created the people. So we know for a fact, and I'm not going to spoil why, but we know for a fact that the lady has dark magic, right? And she can transform things, okay? She's also obsessed with mannequins and dolls. She has dolls and mannequins everywhere. And also, these weird, unnatural creatures are literally, like, perfect for their jobs. They don't question anything. They just work all day. They never stop working. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think she figured out, and we'll come back. Damn it. We will come back to this theory. We will come back to this theory as the game progresses. But I think that she's searching for power, right? She's searching for magic to make herself look young and beautiful again. While she was searching for that magic, she figured out how to do this magic. And so she created all of the staff so that the staff wouldn't, you know, rebel, essentially. He's having a little look for me. Can't you get into the ground? You also see this underneath the chef. Yes, the chefs are wearing masks too. The chefs are both wearing masks. This is where my theory actually came from. My theory came from when you see the chefs, they scratch their skin and they're wearing face masks. So that's where I got. And if you actually look, like, he doesn't look like bone underneath, you know? Like, where's the muscle? Like, where's the muscle and the, well, you know, your brain doesn't really have muscle. But, like, where's the flesh? He hasn't got any. He's just skin and, like, I think that looks more like wood than bone. You know what I mean? Like, bone usually has cracks in it, and that looks like a doll to me. It looks like a wooden mannequin, you know? Like, you can't even see any eye sockets either. There's no eye sockets there. Do you see what I mean? Like, there's no eye sockets. When he turns around, you'll see no eye sockets. That doesn't look like a skull to me. Chefs are just being COVID safe. Bombarding Dino Crisis is a good idea. Don't really bombard them. Like, if you make videos about it or talk about it, but don't be. Look, there's no eye sockets, guys. There's no eye sockets. Yeah, don't be dicks about it, but maybe the mask is just going to have some of the guests on the chef. It could be. Seed of Chucky was the best Child's Play film? I prefer the original. Oh god, that did not work! Yeah, personally I prefer the original, but shit. I might be safe. Nice, spotted me, I think. I don't know how, because I wasn't making any noise, but sure. But yeah, Dino Crisis was fantastic. It's one of my favorite games, and it just doesn't seem to... There hasn't been a Dino Crisis game since Dino Crisis 3, I believe, and that was garbage, so... Chucky 1 is 100% the best. It's subjective. Everyone likes what they like, you know. Some people are going to prefer other ones. I just really liked it, because it was the perfect, like, slasher comedy, I guess. Is there any way to get around the... How? I didn't make any noise. I literally didn't make any noise. Roger's also got a bunch of dolls hanging from nooses in the DLC. He's got a whole workshop full of dolls as well. Like, he's kind of obsessed with dolls, which is also part of my theory. Like, why would he be so obsessed with dolls? Because maybe he is a doll. But then is he gonna go? I know you have to walk over the paper. The paper, like, softens your footsteps, but also, can I jump over the floorboard? I think that's gonna make sound. Yeah, floorboard go creak. I know, it's so annoying. I can't get around it. I need to... Maybe I'll try jumping over it, maybe. But I'm pretty sure jumping's gonna make noise. It did, see? God damn it. Also, I never understand how he can't reach in there, but then he can grab me now. You have to run instantly to the cage. He will always spot you, and you're on the second cage. You can jump to the paper from the cage. You don't make noise. Okay. I usually don't. I usually sneak in this part. I usually get all the way to the other room without him being alerted, but he's kind of random sometimes. But now I can just run. I can just run here. And he will give up eventually. For some reason, he can't reach in there. Cedar Chucky is so unbelievably bad that it makes me create tears of joy. Sometimes movies can just be so bad that they're good, though. Can't even hear you run on the cloth, but you can hear your mud even if you crouch. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's the kettle. That's it. It's the teapot. Teapot confirmed. In Very Little Nightmares, the final boss can turn children into dolls. Yeah. So we know that that magic exists, right? And this is all part of my... included. I actually thought of my theory before that I saw Very Little Nightmares. But it all kind of... You piece of shit. He's okay, he's okay. It all kind of, you know, revolves into this thing of people being made into dolls and being made into other things. And it makes sense, right? Like, if your staff are made from dark magic, they're not going to question you, are they, you know? Okay, can we go faster? Bye! I didn't hear you at the jump. Yeah, it's so weird. How he doesn't hear me jump on metal, but he, like, hears me creep. Shoes! Shoes delivery. The hunter in the sequels looks like he has stuffing coming out of his shoulder. Might just be his coat, though. The whole family around the table also supports my theory. Again, I made this theory before I saw the trailer for Little Nightmares 2 as well. This is a theory I've had for years, right? But the whole family in Little Nightmares 2 looks like they've been created. PSVR Mini. Oh, cool. I've never ever done VR. Why am I stuck? There we go. All right. Star Wars time. No thanks. Like, what is this? What is the monster under the shoes? Who knows? Nobody knows. It's just there. Oh, I hate this bit. It's always so close. Aha! Shoe sharks? Possibly. I think people also can't really explain is there are like a billion shoes, and explanation could them being from dead children. No, I don't think so. These shoes are adult size if you look at them. There are children's shoes in the game. You'll see some children's shoes. These are adult size shoes, right? So I genuinely think this is just where they dump the shoes of all the guests, right? Because the guests, we know that the guests all die. Spoilers, but we know that. So this is just where they throw them for them to just pile up, I guess. I don't know what's going to happen when they like fill up, but they just dump it down here. But there are children's shoes that are smaller. If I can remember where they are, I'll show you them. I think they're up here, actually. I think they're up here. You see like a little red shoe. Oh, God! Maybe not here. Get out of here, Roger. Run, 6, run. Oh, he's so fast. It's a picture of the janitor with his skin in place. You should look it up. Creepy, and he has eyes. But look, he has no eye sockets though. This is what I'm saying, right? Like right now, he has no eye sockets. Although, brand new theory just coming to my brain right now, live, right? He has really long arms and really short legs. Maybe the other janitor had really long legs and really short arms. Maybe they're brothers. Who knows? Maybe they're brothers. Shoe monster kind of reminds me of the Invisible Monsters in Amnesia. Yeah. The ones in the water. It really reminds me of the thing in Star Wars. You know when they're in the garbage chute and there's that thing under the water. Kind of reminds me of that. What? No? There is no monster, just evil shoe magic. Just evil shoe magic. Oh, you see the monsters? None of their facial expressions change, so they really could be dolls. I'm telling you, man. It's my theory. I'm not saying my theory is correct. I'm just saying it's my theory, you know? Again, if you guys have your own theories, feel free to tell me. Why can't I? Okay. I was trying to jump over it, but it wouldn't let me. Again, more dolls. Do you see the dolls? See how their heads kind of look like his head underneath? Do you see what I mean? Like, if you look at that right there, it's like the same shade, it's the same color. Tell me that doesn't look like his head underneath the skin. See if I can compare next to him. Like, look at the head of that doll and then his head. Obviously, his head's much older, so it's going a bit darker, but still. Right, where's this gnome? I want to be gnome buddies. Where are you? Oh, we have a doll. I don't know where he went. Are the guests normal? Normal is subjective. They all seem to be incredibly hungry, and they will literally eat anything that moves. They're all very, very fat, and they all seem to be in some sort of trance. So if you consider that normal, maybe, you know? His head is abnormally large, almost like a doll. Exactly. 100%. Alright, this bit is a little bit tricky. Go get the monkey! Shit. No, crap! I missed! God damn it. God damn it. Have you got the achievement where you complete the game in 1 hour? No, clearly not. I don't know if you can see my gameplay right now. No. I'm not the best. Oh, you just assume dolls have big heads, the same doll. But yeah, look, he does not look like a person who was birthed. You know, his skin doesn't really even fit his head. It's almost like that he was the first one that the lady made, and she hadn't really perfected it yet, you know? Because, like, if you look at the later ones, if we're assuming that they're all dolls, if you look at the chefs, that's almost like she got really good at it, and... and now she knows what she's doing with the magic. Oh, God. Also, what is that doll there with its face? You see that one right there? What kind of face is that? So weird. Imagine not being birthed. I know, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure on the official Little Nightmares website in the janitor's description said he fled the world and found in the mortal lady couldn't have made him. You can't believe everything that you say, though, right? You can't believe everything, because we don't know, A, if this janitor is the same janitor. We don't know, did he fled there and then he got changed into a doll? Because, again, we know that the lady can change living things, right? There's so much we don't know. So... the layout and map is like a dollhouse. I can kind of see it. Damn, Cuphead has changed. Lee, welcome in. I've never finished Cuphead. I got to the last boss. I really enjoyed Cuphead. Then I got to the last boss and I just never finished it. Also, why are these like clocks all here? 3 clocks and they're all broken. That could be significant that time is broken. You know? Because I believe none of the clocks even move in this game. Oh no, these ones are moving. But they're all different though. Think there's a 7 deadly sin theory? Shit, I need a shoe. I need a shoe. Nothing to see here. And throw! Damn it, I missed. Nothing to see here. I didn't make any noise. The shoe made noise. How did he know I was there, the cheater? Cheater, carpet eater. Wait, I don't think that's a real phrase. Also, I'm pretty sure carpet eater might be offensive. Shouldn't be, because, you know. How's the game? Never played before. Kind of wanted to get the sequel, but not sure. The game is amazing. I love this game. I adore Little Nightmares 1. I will, honestly, any excuse to play it. I can't find me. It's older, edgier, darker brother pothead. Run! Run! No, get through, get through. Thank you so much. Okay, I think we're safe in here. I think. Oh, God. Can confirm that finishing the game in 1 hour without dying is a pain in the arse. Yeah. I love the game, not enough to do that, though. Like, I don't love it so much that I really want to get that achievement, you know? Oh, God damn it. Do I even need to climb up there? Can I just climb up this bit? Climb up this bit? It's incredibly offensive to carpets. I thought so. And I don't know if any of you in the chat are carpets, you know? So I don't want to climb. Can you not climb up? You crazy. Get wrecked. Baby killer. Baby killer, Jana. Broken cocks. Definitely a... broken clocks. Best say that one correctly for the YouTube algorithm. Broken clocks. Definitely a JoJo reference. Wait, do I not open this door? I thought I opened this door. Do I not open this door? Do I not? Do I climb up? Oh, maybe I climb up. I thought I opened this. Also, Terry, no, I will not bring snacks. I'm trying to get fit again and you shall not stop me. Hey, that's fine. If you don't, you know, if you want to get fit and not bring snacks, that's great. I did bring snacks, but I probably won't eat them on stream. I'm also going to get a takeaway tonight because I've not had one this year yet, so... you're a carpet. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to offend you. Although sometimes people do like to just eat carpets, you know? Times are tough and, you know, not everyone can afford food. You're a rug, but your cousin is a carpet. That's fair. I hope you all stay safe and none of you get eaten. Eating pizza. What kind of pizza, Archie? And I will judge you. So bear that in mind. What kind of pizza? You're the carpet in Aladdin. You're a magic carpet. This year, how? Because I don't have money, really, so I have to be really careful. Plus, we've had so much, like, leftover Christmas food, you know? Like, just crap in the house. Like this shit. Like, just, like, who buys this shit? Who buys this? No one buys this except Christmas time. So we just have shit all over the place, so... ate all your snacks already, and it's still, it's just still one? Oh, good meat feast. Nice. Strong choice. Strong choice. I like it. My son's carps a lot was eaten by a dog. I'm so sorry to hear that. What else? Hey, I like a Hawaiian. I like a spicy Hawaiian. You know people that hate pineapple on pizza? They get really angry when you mention that you put chili on it for some reason. Which is ironic considering that they apparently don't even like... Hawaiian pizzas anyway. He's also creaking. He's creaking. I think my favorite part of the game is this part that's coming up. Can you sod off, mate? Can you go away? Thanks. He's going away. Yeah, I think this is legitimately my favorite part of the game. Okay, so for full disclosure, I have this weird thing, and in horror games, whenever there's real people in the horror game, when it's not like a, you know, when it's not an FMV game, right? When it's a normal game like this, and it has real people in it, always creeps me out. Always creeps me out. You watch this shit. Just creeps me out. Press it. How do I press it? Why isn't I pressing it? There we go. That creeps me out because it's a real woman and I don't know why. Also, there's more channels, by the way. A lot of people don't know this, but there's more channels. There's the Hand channel. There's the Illuminati channel. And then there's the Creepy channel. Chili is fine, though. Just really nice, like sweet heat, you know? Confirmed Tericho eats Hawaiians on a Hawaiian carpet. There's a conversation I'll have off YouTube, I think, about eating Hawaiians, honestly. Oh, you meant chapter 1. Oh, I'm sorry. Chapter 1 of the game. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And you're out of snacks already. What snacks did you have, though, Juice? I think he's just watching telly. I think I'm okay. I don't think I need to like this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Run out of snacks. We're back. Go get snacks. Go get them. Go get them. We are making good progress, but progress. Sorry, I hang out with too many Americans. We're making good progress, but uh-oh. Angry Roger, you running? No! Oh god, that was so close. Not today, Roger. Not today, you big scary lump. Also, if he's here, the other kids could be escaping right now. Just saying. Just saying, if he's here, the other kids have a shot, you know? Snickers Galaxy and a bunch of spicy chips. Ooh, nice. We don't really get that many spicy crisps in England, honestly. It's very disappointing. Okay, I think we're coming up to the child's shoe soon. I bet you're jealous of the janitor saying he doesn't have to pay telly tax. Yeah, I know, right? Is that for anybody that doesn't know, in England we have to pay a TV license because of the BBC. It's garbage. It's garbage. Also, I don't think you even need to do this bit because I'm pretty sure you can just run over here. I'm pretty sure you can make that jump, right? But I still need it for the handle. Fair enough. I still need it for the handle. So what are you in Little Nightmares? Don't know. We're a little girl. They tried to say that Six's gender is not confirmed, but like I'm pretty sure everyone agrees that Six is a girl, right? Everyone agrees that like that's not just me, right? Everyone agrees that Six is a girl, right? But yeah, we're a little girl who has magical powers, and that's all we know. How's the weather in the UK? Rainy. It's not that cold anymore. It's not that cold, but it's like very rainy, very miserable. And it will be now for about another 6 months. Maybe not 6. Maybe like 4. You got 2 types of PVC screwing the people. Yep. Yeah, we have. If I wasn't living with my parents right now, I wouldn't be paying for the TV license anyway. Honestly. Six is a carpet person. No, I've always considered Six a girl. I don't know. I'm not saying it's 100% confirmed canon or anything, but I've always just imagined Six as a girl. I think Six was the first to represent you in a nightmare, but I think she's a girl now. It says somewhere that, like, I'm sure the developers have said that it's not confirmed, but like, I think everyone pretty much agrees that she's a girl, right? The whole game is a carpet. Okay, look. A child's shoe. Look, a child's shoe. I was not making... But there's a child's shoe right there, but I wasn't making any noise. Six is an alien. A xenomorph? More like 10? No. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to chat. I don't know. We get like a couple of nice months in the summer. I'm looking forward to summer this year. I'm like, honestly, I don't even care if lockdown is on this year. I'm going to go and like spend some time outside. I'll sit in the garden. Like, I don't care. I'll sit in my garden if I have to. Uh-oh. This bit's so tricky. Shit! God damn it. A 6-o-morph. One of my favorite boss fights. I like this fight. It's tricky though. There's a little bit of randomness to it. Like there is a strategy. Son of a bitch. There is a strategy, but there is a bit of RNG to it. Warrior 6 was a lady's child. I have a whole theory about that too. Yeah. Bring that arm over here. I don't think she is. I don't think she is the lady's child. 7 minutes is all you can spare? Do you have things to do, Tyrant? No, come bring your arm over here, you little bugger. It's a very Tim Burton aesthetic. The whole game has a very Tim Burton feel to it. I agree with that. Also, Runaway Kid, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh, do it quick. Yes. I like the reference. It's me, the Runaway Kid. Welcome in. How you doing? Oh, look how it's still moving. Its hand's still moving. Where's Johnny Depp then? He's one of the enemies. You just wait. I always like playing with the arms after we chop them off. Good, how about you? I am doing fantastically, thank you. I enjoy this game very much. It's not confirmed, but on our own site, they refer to it as a her at one point, so maybe an oversight. Maybe. I think they maybe just tried to add like a bit more mystery to it, but it's just really not necessary. Like, does it matter if 6 is a boy or a girl? But like, I just feel like everyone kind of... Unless they're going to do some like shock horror reveal twist at some point where she's not actually a girl, like she just grew hair long or something. I don't know. But I've always considered her a girl. Oh, you were making a reference to Wesker. Oh, I see. Oh, I was reminding me of Love Sausage from The Boys. Oh God, that episode. Yeah. Boys was fantastic. Season 2 was great. I really enjoyed it. When is the new one coming out? In like less than 2 weeks. It says on the Steam page now the 10th of February. But like it's everyone else is saying the 11th of February, but the Steam page says 10th. So I really don't know. No, I like seeing how they wriggle around a little bit after he's dead, you know? That's it. Creators have said that there was supposed to be a kill animation where Roger was supposed to grab 6 and rip her into 2, but they changed their mind mid-development for obvious reasons. Yeah, so they actually worked that into the lore, though. So the some of the enemies in this game do kill 6. Like, the chefs will throw her into a pot of boiling water, but a lot of them won't kill 6, and they said that they actually did it for, like, age rating reasons, but then they actually really enjoyed the fact of the enemies, not all of them actually kill 6. It's not... You know, like the janitor. Here you go. Child's shoe, by the way. So, confirmed children have smaller feet. Child's shoe. So yeah, a lot like the janitor will never kill 6. He will only ever capture her, which is part of his character, you know? You can hold hands with 6 in the sequel, so maybe a girl, but then again, maybe not 6. I mean, 2 little boys could hold hands. That's not indicative, you know? But I do think that she has always, in my mind, been feminine anyway. Have you heard that the trophies from DBD on PS4 were not transferred to PS5? Oofed. That's really iffy. Okay, here we go. We're in the chef's territory now. That's footist. No, they have smaller feet, you know? Alright, so we've got one big, massive pile of body bags. And now we're getting hungry again. How often do you have to eat, 6? Jesus. Although, again, I do have a theory about that. I have a theory about why she's so hungry all the time. Prefer the trophies DVD, hate it. I mean, let's be honest. Look, even though I love the game, we have to admit, DBD behavior, they're not the greatest studio. They're not the greatest studio when it comes to developing stuff, so... Rat traps. Alright. This time the shadow is up the right. It's the shadow, so when she eats, you'll see the shadow up on the right hand side, okay? 6 didn't bring us snacks. It's been a long time seeing an English Little Nightmare stream. I know Just Jord talks about it a lot, Runaway Kid, but I don't know if he streams it. I know he makes a lot of content on it though. Okay, we're gonna eat the rat. Okay, look up here. While we eat the rat. Oh, there it is, look. Shadow 6. Shadow 6. Hints about the game. When they announced the Depths DLC, they called Six a her, so she's a girl. I think so. Alright, just don't worry that we just ate a rat. You know, rats can be delicious. Probably. We played a very small amount of Little Nightmares because it was free and my salt was incredibly pretty early on. What do you mean your salt? What do you mean salt? Did you not enjoy it, Zion? Is it possible for me to hit skill checks on DVD PS5? Because for some reason the HUD on PS5 is as small as an ant. Is it really? Well, I know they're adding HUD scaling in with the new mid-chapter update, so at least you'll be able to change it then. You love a very specific French-Canadian game company. Which one, Muchu? Which one? Are you going to be able to stream the Resi 8 demo? No, because it's exclusive to PS5 and I don't have a PS5. So I actually nearly made a video about that. I nearly made a video about it, but I thought it wasn't... Like, that might just be me being moody. But I'm like, why limit a demo? A demo that's supposed to get people excited for a game, why limit it to one tiny subset of your audience? Like, why limit it to PS5? That's a dick move. Especially considering that a lot of people who want PS5s can't get them. So, sorry Capcom, dumb move. Very dumb move. Welcome to Cooking Rats with Six. Today we have a rat flambe with a rat salad with a side of rat fries. I didn't enjoy certain parts of it, mainly the worms from pretty early on in the game. Oh, the leeches. Yeah, the leeches aren't in it for very long, to be fair, but that's fair enough. Company starts with a B. Is it Big Brain Games? Problem there is that I don't want that new HUD. Yeah, I don't. After actually using it, I will hold my hand up and say I was wrong. Because when I looked at it, when I looked at pictures of it, I was like, that looks cool. Like, it looks fine. And then when I actually played with it, I was like, oh dear God, no. Oh, no, please, no. So yeah, I admit I was wrong on that one. But yeah, I don't want it either. Like, some of it looks good, but it's just fundamentally flawed, you know? Oh, look. Vegetables. 1 of your 5 a day. Probably 5 of your 5 a day there, to be honest. You just done a Little Nightmares 2 demo. Enjoy it. I haven't played it. I'm waiting purposely for the main game to come out. Are you going to be at DLC today? It depends. Depends how long it takes me. I probably won't, to be honest. Just because that's like another good few hours and I'm, you know... I don't think he scratches his mask here, but you can see it. You can kind of see that he's not... Is he going to scratch? You can kind of see that he's got... Oh, shit. Luckily, these guys, if they can't reach you, they just give up. I wish you could choose not to use the new HUD or not. Everybody would be happy with that. Everybody would be happy because the people that like the new HUD will use the new HUD. People that don't won't, you know? They're all Japanese in each other favor, I guess, Sony and Capcom. Yeah, maybe, but it was a bad business decision in my opinion. The main dish is ratatouille. Why didn't I think of that one? God damn it. Rat fries don't sound so bad, and yes, it was Big Brain Games. It was Big Brain Games. I hope there are big changes to the new UI. At the moment, I think the best move would just be to revert it until they have something better. But again, there's nothing wrong with options. Give people options. If they want the old UI, they can use the old one. If they want the new one, they use the new one, you know? Also, I like that the oven is in the shape of the maw. The HUD on PS5 small, maybe part of the reason why the new hub has been made. It shouldn't, though. There's no reason why the PS5 HUD should be any smaller than any of the others. It's just behavior probably did it wrong, you know? Basic resistance HUD, but the thing is that type of HUD just doesn't work in DVD. I agree to an extent, yeah. Ah, shit. That's right, we're going to loop him. We're going to loop him. Watch. Shit! Oh, so close. I haven't played Dishonored. Yes, I never finished it though, CNR. I am... So, funny story with Dishonored. I played Dishonored when I was still learning... I'd gone from being a console gamer, playing Halo for years and all those, you know, PlayStation... Well, I started on the SNES and Mega Drive, PS1, PS2, Xbox original, and then Xbox 360 and PS3. So I'd gone all those years using a controller. Then I came to PC and learned how to play shooters with a mouse and keyboard. And then I really couldn't go back to using controllers. But for some reason, the Dishonored wouldn't let me bind my keys, and it made it really awkward. And so I couldn't enjoy it. Like, I couldn't enjoy it as much. So I never finished it. But I was enjoying it. I just... Yeah... Because he's wearing a mask and he puts the sauce in his mouth. I heard they changed the hood. Yeah. There's another part later on in the game where we definitely see him. We definitely see him wearing a mask. Should have dropped the pallet. I did. I got greedy. Also, I don't know how to say your name, but welcome in. New? I'm just going to call you New. Welcome in. How you doing? Why do you want a big hood? You guys trying to compensate for something? No, people just like to see. It's like brightness options, you know? People like to actually see the game that they play. Oh, guys, by the way, just a quick one. Horror game. Moody, dark, and horror game has a brightness option. You see? You see how every game in the world ever has it, apart from Dead by Daylight? Literally every other game in the world has it. Just saying. Okay, continue. The new HUD will let survivors know what hook they're on, but not killers. Yes. Confirmed, at least no. Yes. So, the survivors will get a hook counter. The killer gets a generic, this is how many hooks you've had in the bottom left, which is useful, and I like it, but I don't see why they don't also give the same information to the killer, you know? It's silly. It's very silly. I know why. They don't want killers to tunnel, and they don't want them to pick on one specific person. But the thing is the killers are going to do that if they want to. So, again, everybody's losing out on useful information just because some people might abuse it, which I think is the wrong way to develop, personally. But there we go. Hashtag just my opinion. Light it. Hey, where is he? Yeah, come investigate. The brightness option doesn't make it so you can see stuff in the dark if you're not supposed to. I mean, well, it can, but like... Oh, damn it. Hey, you want some wine? No, come back. I'll give you some wine. Come get the wine. Yeah. You ready? Oh, he knows. He's too clever. He knows. You love the new I have maps if I can actually see it. I don't know why it was so dark. It's dark and also very, like... The new textures, they're too busy. I've said this a million times. The new textures on Dead by Daylight, they're too busy. It makes everything really difficult for me to, like, pick out. The cook is my spirit animal. Yeah, they're the chefs. They're called the twins, but they're the chefs, so... He's about to say if the killer wants to tunnel, they'll keep track of hooks one person in the head. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Tunnelers will tunnel if they want to tunnel. Like, giving the option for everybody to be able to see, you know, like that really useful information. Because here's the thing. Some people will use it so they don't tunnel. A lot of people, like myself, I'll make sure that I don't tunnel the obsession, you know? Like, I'll not tunnel, the person, so I don't get decisive struck or whatever. So, not everyone's going to use it in a bad way, but behavior's so scared. They're so scared of upsetting the survivors, man. They can be chefs and twins. Of course they can. Imagine shutting down twins. No, I'm not saying that it's one or the other. It's not mutually exclusive. They are chefs and twins. Although I'm still convinced there's more than two of them. Honestly. I'm still convinced there's more than two of them. I know there's like, look, there's the two beds and then there's the picture of the two of them. I still think there's more than two though. Also, just a picture of a toilet, because why not, you know? The twins? I know, right? How good do I think Ghostface is currently? He's not bad. He's not terrible. He's not amazing. He's all right. But the hook count is for killers who to down at the end game. If I remember correctly, they've said that in Desert video. No, so it's not. So the survivors in the new HUD for Dead by Daylight. Anybody who has no idea what we're talking about Dead by Daylight. In the new HUD, the survivors get little pips next to their name. So you know where you got the survivor portraits? They get little pips like 1, 2, and 3, right? Oh, 1, 2, and dead, I guess. So you know how many hooks they've had. The killer only gets a generic amount of hooks in the bottom left or the middle left, where it's like how many hooks you've got. So the killer will know, oh, I've got 5 hooks or 6 hooks or whatever, but won't know who unless they keep track. But the survivors will know at all times who's been hooked and how many times. So yet again, just another behavior really scared of upsetting survivors. Gotta look like me on a Sunday. Kind of looks like me on an everyday. Oh, look, a teapot! Family! Family! It's my mum! Yeah! Let me give my mum a hug. I just want to give you a hug. Ah! We just murdered mum. We just murdered Mum! No one saw it. No one saw it. It's fine. No one saw it. No one saw it. Game capture. Hello. Thank you. No one saw it. Rest in pieces. Alright, do I even need this key? Also, that picture there. See, look, raincoat person, but that doesn't look like me. That looks like someone younger. Mummy teapot. What do I think of the all-knowing eye in Little Nightmares? I honestly don't know if it is just like an automated thing or if it's the lady looking through it and then using her powers. I honestly don't know. Oh, wait, I need the key for in there, don't I? I should get my story straight. I should be like, oh, the whole time I was in the mall, and I was in the toilet, and I've got an alibi. But that's really how it is. It's totally trashing it. Another step into survival. Yeah, it's how it is. I've checked it on the PTB. That's how it is, which is crappy. But again, oh, he's in there. Yeah. Let me get the shit. Is he going to come in here? I'll save you, Gnome. I'll save you. Are they going to change the Demogorgon's add-ons? More than likely, yeah. Don't you dare steal my key, I swear to God. I worked hard for that key. Get out of here, Tubbs. I'm allowed to say that because I'm also fat. Matricide. It's fine. Hug him! Right, you're on your own now, boy. You're on your own now. Le chef. Oh, you can easily see his mask there. You can see how it's hanging off his head. And it's not a bad character model. It's supposed to be like that. You see my license. No. I'm innocent. Right, we just gotta get over there. Long live the... I just saw your message. Long live the king. Stand up and show them what, how tubby I am? Nah. Trust me, everybody that needs to see me has seen me. Yeah, you go away. You wish you never encountered the geisha in the residence. No spoilers. No spoilers, run away. Please. Shit. I think we're okay, though. Oh my god, there's so much broken stuff. I didn't think this through. Right, well, we're gonna run. Oh, I don't even think he's bothering. Sausage! Sausage! Yeah. Turns up the other one and walks away. I mean, nobody said they were like the best chefs ever, but if you look at the guests, I don't think they really give a crap. I think they just eat whatever. Only OGs have seen the full glory of the beard. Oh, you can see the beard. The beard's here. Like, oh, there you go. The beard, which is far too long now. Probably needs a bit of a cut. I'm tired as fuck, so I'm going to take a kip. Good night. Thank you. No worries. Thank you for hanging out, Michi. It's good to have you here. Enjoy your kip. That means nap if you're not British. But yeah, have a good sleep. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to be here till we finish the main game. Maybe I'll do the DLC before, like another day before the second game comes out. Maybe I'll do the DLC as well, because we got 2 weeks, so maybe I could do it like next weekend or something. And a one. As one. Do I go through here? Do I jump? The beard cannot be cut. It's eternal. Yeah, it's also really like badly looked after. That's the problem. Good job. Also, I've never fully understood This? Oh, I guess it's foreshadowing if you think about it. I guess it is foreshadowing if you really, really, really think about it. Alright. Now I understood this. Beard care tips. I've got like oil and everything and I just don't use it enough. And also my ends are all like, you know, the ends are all very scratty. Like I just kind of grew this beard by accident. I just stopped shaving. But I don't really look after it as well as I should do, to be honest. Alright, we have some more meat. Not gonna lie, that meat, whatever that is, that looks disgusting. So, yeah. Oh, wait. I forgot one. I forgot one. I forgot one. Damn it. I forgot one. I forgot one. Yeah, well, no spoilers, but anyone who knows will know the foreshadowing. Sorry, I forgot my meat. It's a bad trap. Alright, let's put that on there. Some juicy, delicious meat. Now it's cooking with Tericho. You ready? We're going to make some sausages. So step 1, you put meat on trapdoor. Step 2, you pull lever. And step 3, grind. Ah! And that's how you make sausages. Six goes into a kitchen and doesn't steal anything to eat for later. I know, right? It's like she gets hungry the entire game and she's in a kitchen and she literally doesn't touch anything. Like, you know, that's the first time I've ever thought about that, Noah. That's the first time I've ever thought about that. She doesn't take any of the food. My whole world is a lie. Okay, just some more body bags, because, you know, can never have enough body bags, right? The beard is actually Tericho and it grew a body. Shh. Don't tell anybody the secret. I'm the world's first beard streamer. Like, not a streamer with a beard who streams. Got too lazy to shave, then everyone was like, wow, you look good with a beard. And I was like, yeah, I meant to do it all along. That's exactly what happened with me. But like, because my beard is so long, I'll go on nights out when you're allowed, because, you know, lockdown and all that lot. But like, when I go on nights out, I get so many people just talking to me about it. It's just such an ego boost that I can't, like, not. While we hide from this guy, I'm just going to do a quick YouTube. I have to do this to appease the YouTube algorithm, otherwise it will delete me. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. I do lots of different horror content. I play this game and Dead by Daylight and other horror games. And if you haven't already, please give the stream a like, because it really helps the algorithm and it tells YouTube that my content is good, and then YouTube pushes my content out to more people. So if you haven't done any of those things, please do it right now. You don't have to. No one's going to force you to, but it would be cool if you did. Alright. Oh, he's got the COVID. He's got a cough. That was a pretty dramatic cough, not gonna lie. Right, I think we get to see his mask properly in a second. I think in this room is where you really, really see it. I think. Like, I'm pretty sure he lifts it up here. I remember the first time I saw this, I was like, that animation is good. You know, most games, they wouldn't have bothered. They wouldn't have bothered giving that, like, meat and animation. But, like, this game, they went the extra mile, you know? And then he just puts a bit in his pocket for later, because why not? Go on, lift your mask up. Have a little scratch. Is it not this bit? Yeah, there's a little taste, because, you know. He's so weird. Look how weird he is. Go on, lift your mask up. Show everybody your beautiful little face. What animal even is that? We don't know if it's an animal. We don't know. It might be an animal. It might not be. I greatly appreciate... Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Did you see his face underneath? You think it's a pig? Could be a pig. It could be. I don't know. I'm not convinced. It could be a pig. It could be a person. Right. Okay. Well, we got to see his face a little bit. This looks disgusting. Also. Run, 6! Run! Quickly. Can I just make it out? I can. Sweet. Bye-bye. Hello, Dead by Daylight guy. Hello, how you doing? That. Open for me. Thank you. Open the lock. Do it. Meat on the table. Yeah, no, I was looking at the meat on the table. Hiya. That was a key moment in this game. Yeah, get out of here. Once you know what to do in this game, it's a lot easier. Like, I know I died a lot on my first playthrough. And then once you played it a few times, it's a lot easier, honestly. But, I mean, I still die sometimes, but... Find the hatch. I found it. Won't let me out. Won't let me out. Piggy goes meat on the table. No, I get it. I get it. I get what you mean. I'm just saying that, like, I'm not entirely convinced. Which one do I climb up? Also, plunger. Can I grab the plunger? I want the plunger. Okay, they'll close the hatch. Damn it. Get rid of hatch mechanic. It's too OP. I love this bit because you can get the bubbles. Because what is a horror game without letting you get full of bubbles? Look at this. Unnecessary, but worth it. Key shouldn't have worked since he should have been nerfed along with Mori. Agreed. Oh, they're both here. Hello, boys. I do love how they just give up. They're like, oh, we can't get it. We can't do it. Hi. It's almost like, again, almost like they're in a trance as well, right? And it's like if they can't immediately do what they're trying to do, they just go back to their default, which is, you know, cook and clean and whatever else. I agree, the little details count. I mean, look at the screen. The screen's got, like, water on it. Little details like that absolutely make a game better. You know? And this is what I'm saying about DBD. Like, they can't get the basics right, let alone, you know, additional little details like that. They can't get the basics. The hell are OP here. Very true. I haven't completed any generators, and I'm just getting out. It's getting out of hand. There's two of them. Well, they are the twins. Wait. Wait, I just did that wrong, didn't I? Shit. Am I safe here? Am I safe? Can he reach me? Yeah, he can. Yeah, there's two of them. There's the twins. Oh, the little things tell you they care. Exactly. Exactly. Those little additional details the developers put in that they didn't need to, you know? I want to go that way first. I'm sure there's something that way that I need. Shit. You can't get me in the corner. I'm invisible. Look. I'm blend. Okay. Apparently it can get me. I think there was supposed to be more than 2 chefs at first. There's a part in the game where it feels like there's more than 2 of them. It might just be like an illusion, but it feels like there's more than 2 of them at one point. Where they're chasing you and you're about to grab onto the thing. I'm sure there's something I need to the left. So I'm gonna... Chefs do have eyes. That's true, they do have eyes. That's why they can see. Nope. Not today, Chefry. Chefry. Oh my god, that's their new name. Chefry. Like, look, there's a thing here. But do I need that? Shit. But yeah, but there's a lantern there. That's why I always go left first. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why they put a lantern there, you know? Or unless they just put that checkpoint there because they knew people were going to fail. Do you know what I mean? So I always go left first. I always do it. It's not really hard. Like, it doesn't really matter. You just go back and do it again, you know? Although he is all the way over here now, which is a little bit... Go, 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 go. Let's try and wait for him to sod off so I can actually do this bit. Look at me go! Those are some very dirty clothes. Not gonna lie. They are very dirty. I could smell slight burning, but I think it might be my neighbors with a... They have a fire pit. So I think it's just my neighbors. I think we're okay. You never knew gnomes were that hard to draw? Are they hard to draw? She's agile? Yeah, 6 is. Oh, shit. She's small and skinny. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. He dropped the plate? What do you mean? See, this is the part where I thought there's 2 of them, but that's one of them there. Shit. That's not supposed to happen. Oh god, he's gonna catch me. Ah, I didn't land on the plates. I'm supposed to land on the plates and then drop down. The stun timer. Oh, there you go. The stun timer screwed me. Hiya! Screw you, Chefry! Whoa! This bit always gets me. Haha! He's throwing balls at me. 6 falls from 100 meters in the air. I'm okay! I'm okay. She can die from fall damage, though. I learned that the hard way. But yeah, there's definitely fall damage if you drop too far. Alright. Out of the kitchen into the... outside, I guess. Be free, 6. Swim away. Just a random ladder here for no apparent reason, but sure. Well, they're even bothering to reach up when you're nowhere near them. I don't know if it is literally just like instinct. You know, like they see, because when you see the guests are the same. If they see you, they will try, even though they know they can't reach you, they'll try. Speaking of guests, here we go. Here are the guests. You know how 6 feet feel after that? I know. She's not even wearing shoes. So this is the boat bringing the guests to the moor. Which itself looks like a mouth, which is kind of spoilers. It's like the moor is eating them. You like the guests even more than the lady? The guests are interesting. They're like... I do think that the second game is gonna, like, kind of explain why they're all in a trance. Because they all seem to be, like, hypnotized, you know? Shoe DLC, I would buy it. Being able to buy shoes for 6. There's also... that you can hear them speaking. I only know this because of Josh George's video as well. I watched his video on it. And, you can hear them. Like, you can hear them, like, chanting, but it actually has words to it. The moor is shaped after a mouth. Who could have guessed, huh? I know, right? But it's like, it's still interesting imagery, right? Because it could be called the moor and not be shaped like a moor. Elazar, welcome back. Can't stay for long. Wanted to swing by and say hi. Well, hi. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate that you wanted to say hi even though you couldn't stay for very long. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good Saturday. Alright, what do you guys think they're saying right now? Are they getting killed and chopped up? So I think it sounds like something chopped me up. Definitely sounds like they're saying enjoy. What's confusing to me is that they wear masks. I really hope they explain that in number 2. Possibly. It's... I feel like these people are definitely either under a spell, which could be because of the TV, because the number 2 game is going to be about the TV, right? The TV definitely has something to do with it. You hear food? We want spaghetti. So the TV is definitely going to play a part in number 2. And I think that the TV is hypnotizing people. I think people are literally watching the TV and getting hypnotized. And I think that for some reason, some of these people are being hypnotized to come here. Maybe the lady needs souls to live on so that the TV guy is sending people her way. You know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're working together. See, some of them don't wear masks though. Like some do and then some don't. Which... I don't know. Like, she's not wearing a mask. Twins! Twins, Basil, twins. Really want some damn spaghetti? Ooh, spaghetti. Spaghetti is good. I do like some spaghetti. Not gonna lie. Alright. Clue number 1 with the pictures. There's the lady in the middle, surrounded by 4 shadows. I have opinions on that one later as well. There's an eye. That one's open. There's the moor. Do I need to smash this? Do I need to smash it? I don't think so. Do I need to? Who knows? Looking good, guests. Cheese. Alright, so they're having a feast. He's not even chewing it, he's just sucking it. Like... Nom nom nom! No! Not allowed! Not allowed! No, get away from me. God, he is so desperate. Is that like... Oh, I thought it was a dog bowl. It's a pan. Look how desperate she is to get me. She's so desperate. And I still don't know if they just really want to eat me for some reason. Like, because they're not getting that desperate about the meat. So why are they so desperate to eat me? Look, she's going to fall out of a chair. She's that desperate. Look at her. TVs are playing a video confirming the story of FNAF 4, and that's what everyone is watching. I don't think that is confirmed. She just slurped a sausage without even chewing it. They are pretty fast considering how large they are. Hi, gnome friend. I like how when you get caught by them, they actually eat you. 100% my favorite death animation in this game. Yeah, they just stuff you in the mouth. Which is, I just don't get why they're so desperate to eat me out of everything, though. Like, is that a shark in there? What is that? That little shark? Do you know what I mean? It's just odd. Like, that's not normal behavior, right? Like, it's not normal to, like, desperately want to eat a child. Tell me if I'm wrong, please. I don't need this. Get out. Right, this is tricky. This is a tricky bit. God damn it. They're using clowns new gas to get 10% movement increase. Don't remind me of that garbage. Maybe they're like fresh meats. Yeah, but it's like legal. Sorry, I read your message. It's like she's alive though. Like people don't usually like to eat like just, you know what I mean? Like don't get me wrong, I'm into like sushi and stuff. So like I'm alive animals, sure. God damn it. Like alive animals, maybe. Like you know if you have like if you have like people that eat like live prawns and stuff. Why so many dislikes? Who knows? I don't even know how many there are. I don't really pay attention. I know that some people just like to dislike because they're trolls. But I don't know. I don't really care, Cuban, honestly. Why would they eat the pot? They don't eat the pot, do they? Oh, you mean the teapot? I see. Well, they usually don't. Oh, I thought I had it then. I thought I had it. It's a delicacy? I just don't know. I don't know why. Like, it's the DVD devs. I don't know why they're so desperate, though, to eat me. Like, it's weird. It's like, are these people, like, if they're that desperate to eat, like, alive things, why would they eat each other? Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's the trance that they're in to make them want to catch children. Maybe. Maybe the trance, for some reason, children are dangerous or something. Like, maybe. Maybe we'll learn more about that in the second game. Ah, get wrecked, scumbags. Okay, did it. But to do with the signal tower's control? I think so. Boosted baby girl dying by survivors. It's going pretty well, Cuban. Thank you. I'm enjoying this game. I love playing this game, honestly. One of my favorite games. I enjoy it greatly. These are the DVD devs and 6 the temptation of being lazy. Maybe. They're desperate to be lazy. Wait, where do I go with this part? Over here? Let's try and keep hot topic words out of the stream, please. In fact, I'm gonna delete that one. Just purely because, you know, that's a topic that might upset some people, and while I'm not like too, you know, censorship or whatever, I still kind of don't want upsetting topics brought into my my stream. Thank you. Oi, run! Bum bum bum, run! Da ha ha! All right. Where they get close to try to do a 360. Everyone keeps saying the new animations, the 360s are dead, and I'm not sure if that's true or not. I'm not sure if 360s are dead. Oh. Do you know if MMR has been implemented yet? I think they've sneakily implemented it, yeah. Because my matchmaking is as bad as ever. So I think they may have sneakily added it in. Or they've done something to the matchmaking. They've definitely done something. No. Just use decisive strike. Kind of is. It's like a little spin. Horror games are just intense like this or Outlast. I prefer this to Outlast. I didn't find Outlast that scary. It was alright. Like, it was okay. Like, I didn't hate Outlast. I just didn't find it that scary. It's not my favorite horror game of all time, though. Also, a two-way mirror into the bathroom so they can spy on them. Like, why are they spying on them in the bathroom? So weird. Any thoughts on the Little Nightmares 2 comic app? What, is there an app for it? I didn't know. I've never actually read the comic. I know a little bit about it because I've, you know, watched YouTube videos and stuff, but I've never actually read the comic myself. The matchmaking is awful. That Night's like a rainbow. Yeah, exactly. Which is what happened last time they implemented MMR. There's the fall damage. That's just what they're doing. Don't judge. Wait. Oh, just looking at people in the bathroom. Why not? The mirror one took me like 30 minutes. It took me ages to figure out. It took me ages to figure out the first time. I had no idea what to do. Now, if you think about it, they tried to give you a clue because the pot falls off when he slams the door. They tried to give you a clue, but it just didn't really work. Like, I was trying to climb up everything. I was, like, climbing on here, trying to climb up that, trying to get up there. I just couldn't figure it out for ages. Hey, for this over Outlast, since it feels more like Outlast too much kiting to me. Yeah, that's how I felt. That's exactly how I felt. Outlast was a lot of, like, if you get scared by that, then cool. But Outlast was just a lot of kiting. As soon as you figured that out, it just wasn't really that interesting. Did you really just ask Evil Within best 2 horror game? Hell no, it's a good survival horror game. I never played the second one. The first Evil Within, the horror elements of that game kind of bored me. They were very slow paced. And then it very quickly became an action game. And I was just like, oh, pick a lane. You know what I mean? Like, pick a lane, stay in that lane. I can never finish it. But I believe the second one is a lot better. Should have Balanced Landing. Damn, why didn't I bring Balanced Landing? Why didn't I think about that? Okay, boom. Jinx! Wait, who Jinx to? Oh, Noah and Dead Body, I see. Speaking of Evil Within, I'd like to see a Keeper as a killer. I'd be fine with it. I more care about, like, how the killers are made, you know? Like, I want them to have interesting abilities and stuff. The chef is cutting meat in the guest bedroom. Is he cutting meat or is he cutting something else? I mean, this is where the popular theory about the guests being eaten comes from, right? So they have a guest in a bedroom. Directly below this is a room of the exact same size with something being chopped up, right? So already that's like, okay, well, the room below this could be a bedroom, okay? This one here is where everyone came up with the idea that the guests are being eaten, because why is his hand in a bucket of water? Now, a lot of people have said that that is a test for if somebody's asleep or not, because if you're in a really deep sleep, you're basically, I think you wet yourself if you put your hands in water, but it's to see if they're going to wake up or not. So clearly the food has something in there that's keeping them in a deep sleep, enough that the water's not waking them up. So now they're in a really deep sleep. The chefs just go and chop them up, right? That's the theory. That's the theory. They just get chopped up. The keeper will be brute force. Can have a teleporting DVD? Probably not, because behavior don't like making good killers. If you watch the chefs, they scratch into their mask, plays more into our theory. Yeah, exactly, Vajables. I definitely... Wow, I just got a shock. I got a shock from my my headset, because my headset is... The wire is broken. That's not good. Do I have any more wire? I like not getting electrocuted on my streams. That's my favorite part about my streams, is the part where I don't get electrocuted. I have some cable tape somewhere. Oh, here it is. Here it is. You don't mind action horror? I was on the weirdo, enjoyed Dead Space 3. I don't mind action horror if it's done well. But I don't like when I buy a horror game and then it turns out to be an action horror game. Do you know what I mean? Like, market your game. Market your game appropriately. Like, if it's an action horror, market it as an action horror. But don't tell me, like, oh, it's going to be a spooky, scary game. And then it turns out it's, you know, not. It's just how I feel about it. Personally. Content! Getting electrocuted on stream. No, I think I just need to buy another headset when I've got money, because look at the state of it. Look at the state of my headset. Hang on. Look at the state of it. I've had to like patch it up because it's just snapped. Like I don't know. Anyway. Can you use electrocution for clickbait? I'm pretty sure I'll get demonetized though if I if I did that. I think good killers are good for DVD like Pyramid Head. I don't think he's OP, but just hit skill cap playing against him. That's why I want more of. High skill cap for both sides. Yeah, the problem is a lot of newer survivors get really angry whenever a killer's good though. And that's the problem, is there's more survivors than killers, so a lot of the time they get listened to. They're just piled into rooms. That can't be comfortable for them. Also, picture of somebody in a little yellow dress. God, the music of this part's so creepy. Ha! One fell off. Can't get me. Ha! Mosh pit. What happens next is shocking. But Jables, are you a YouTuber? You should be. You should be one. Hope 6 doesn't go cuckoo to the new kid. There was there was a statue that they made which was really interesting, showing 6 in a new way. I don't want to really spoil it, but Resident Evil 4 was action horror. It's one of my scary games. Hey, again, if you find that scary, that's cool. I don't find it that scary. It had its moments. It definitely had its moments. Just now I thought of this, but when did 6 even get a lighter? Oh, she had it right from the beginning. Doctor laugh in the background. No, she had the lighter from the start. You always have it. All right, we get to see another Shadow 6. Yeah, we're going to eat the sausage. Let's eat the sausage, guys. Sausages are delicious. Oh, thanks, Gnome. Being very helpful, giving us a sausage. I'm sure nothing bad's about to happen. Delicious sausage, yeah. Delicious. Oh, no! Also, Shadow 6. Shadow 6. The moment where everybody cried. So my friend who streamed this, she legitimately got upset by that. It was kind of cool. Not her being upset. It was, you know. Trying my hardest to work hard on this RE anniversary video. I want to release in March, which is the anniversary, but I have to play through like every game for footage. Oofed. You stream for fun, but Mixer was what I used. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, hi, lady. Mixer was good. Mixer had some really good features that Twitch doesn't have, or neither does YouTube. It's such a shame that Microsoft abandoned it, because it had some really good features, like a really good age rating system, for an example. Do I ever play Swift with viewers or members? Sometimes. I haven't for a while. I usually do that over on Twitch, Cuban. Just because with YouTube, you've got to be a little bit more careful with the monetization, with how you with what you do and stuff. So I usually do that over on Twitch, but just at the moment, Twitch is not really doing it for me. I'm not really, I don't know, like I'll do a stream on Twitch every now and again, but as a platform, it's pretty garbage, if I'm being honest. There's some great people on Twitch. I've met some of my best friends on Twitch. So I'm not saying that, you know, the community's bad, but the actual website and the people running it are not great. Not great at all. I know you have it from the start, but she just has it. Like the runaway kid finds his flashlight and 6 just has it. Yeah, but she could have had it before she came here though, because she, like, we know she got brought here by the ferryman, right? So like she came here, so she has her whole backstory. Whereas the runaway kid is like a prisoner almost, you know? He's here, so a different start. Okay, the ladies' quarters. You had a good following and you love the features, but I'm too tech dumb. I mean, you know, once you figure out how to stream, you can stream anywhere though. I'm not saying you have to stream or anything. I'm just saying it's with clickbait like that, Vajables. Shadow 6 is standing next to 4 dark statue, like the picture of the lady with the 4 shadow figures. Could be something. Like, literally anything in this game could be something, you know? Like, it could be part of the story. There's a lot of weird little things. Like here, why is the picture, the only one that's covered up, a picture of a girl in a yellow dress, even though then there's a yellow dress in the picture there, but yet she has an ugly face. So maybe that's why, because she has an ugly face. You know, why is that covered up and all the rest aren't? Is it because that person's pretty? Maybe. Wonder who lost the flashlight. Oh. YouTube is easier for people to find you. It's more commonly used than Twitch. YouTube is far, far easier to get an audience. I agree with that 100%. I mean, I've been streaming on my Tericho Twitch channel for a 3 or 4 months more, and I have less than 1,000 followers. And on YouTube, I have 4,000. I know a lot of that is because of Dead by Daylight and, you know, the critical videos and stuff, but you know what I mean? See that door? It's the main villain. Could be. This carpet, what does it mean? It means I can sneak on it. Maybe the color yellow has something to do with the trans attacking? Possibly. We know that this coat wasn't originally Six's. That is a spoiler for the mobile game. But we know that this coat wasn't originally hers. She took it. So... could be. I don't think there's anything else in the game that's yellow either, so... yeah, look. 4 shadowy figures around the lady. I also think that they could have been previous ladies, though. Maybe she ate them. You know, maybe she ate them. That drawer, what does it mean? Like, look at this. Like, she's scrubbed out the face. And also, that picture there, she's left it alone. But that picture, she scrubbed out the face. But that, I don't think that's Six. I think that is the original person from the mobile game. Wish the mobile game was 3. Me too, because I don't really want to drop money on a mobile game, if I'm being honest. I would do. I'd buy that game. But like, look, we're the same height. But I don't think that's Six. I don't know. Could be. Maybe they want to hide the ugliness within a false face. So my theory of the lady is that there's also, yeah, this picture was here next to that one. Oh, that's interesting. Look, that picture used to be hung here because there's a space for it here, right? You can see there where the picture used to be. So, brother and sister? It's not Six. Six got a coat from another kid. Explains it in the comics. No, but that's what I'm saying, though. That's literally what I just said, JJ, right? So, she got the coat from in the mobile game. There was another kid with the raincoat. She took it from her, right? Or him, her, I don't know. She took it from the other person. But that's not even that doesn't even look like a raincoat, though. That doesn't look like a raincoat to me. It could be a raincoat. So either that's the original kid who has the raincoat, which for some reason the lady doesn't like the original kid, or it still could be Six. You don't know. You don't know. What if the girl in the picture is the geisha? Could be. But then why would Six be, or why would the kid who had the coat, unless that was set along, no, it can't be set a long time in the past. So why would the kid who originally had the coat be the same age as this girl here? That wouldn't make sense. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're the same age, right? Assuming that this is the kid from the mobile game, right? Assuming that this is the kid from the mobile game, they're the same age, or of similar age. So if she grew up, why didn't this kid grow up, you know? Also, Ari, how you doing? How are you? Love this game? I love this game. Eleonora, welcome back. Why does she have a teapot on her head? It's one of the unlockable like cosmetics. There's a few headpieces in this game that you can unlock. And I forgot that I had it equipped from my last stream of this game, so... here it is. We're a teapot head. It could be the Pretender. Could be the Pretender, but the Pretender doesn't look like that. Maybe that girl could be the Pretender, but I don't know. The Pretender looks different to me. I really want to play the mobile now. For some reason, it's not free. Yeah, I wish it was free, but they're gonna make money somehow, right? I kind of want to play it. Maybe I'll buy it if I have the money for it. Or if it was just put there to fill out the space and the picture of the toilet chest room is the real clue. Could be. Anything could be possible. You're getting suggestions for DLC on PS5, and I have all of the ones that's suggesting. Oh. Can I just push it off? Yes, I can. Who is the Pretender again? The Pretender is the one of the magical people in the first game. I think she's like the person who runs the place. But the theory is that the Pretender is supposed to take over from the lady in the Maw. But she has magical powers. She can lift you up and stuff. She's one of the bad guys from the mobile game. Again, I've not played it, but I've seen a video about it. But yeah, so she's like the main villain, like the lady is in this one. But she's also got magic, but she's also tiny. She's like a kid. She's got like long blonde hair. Oh, you're the Pretender. Oh, are you just pretending? Are you pretending to be the Pretender? So all the mirrors are smashed. This is part of the story. All the mirrors are smashed. And we know the lady is kind of obsessed with her looks. Not today, thank you. Not today, Satan. Okay, catch your breath, Six. Catch your breath. What if I said I'll never surrender? I actually used to love the Foo Fighters. I don't dislike them now, but they used to be like my favorite band. Every question I have leads to a mobile game, so I'm going to buy it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Although, again, I feel like the mobile games like this, where it doesn't really tell you anything, though. It just kind of hints at things. So I wouldn't like buy it expecting to be, you know, told everything. Also, what's that in behind that mannequin? Is that just another mannequin, or what's that in the... What is that? I think... Oh, it's just another mannequin. Okay. The mirrors could also have to do with the Mirror Man from the comics. I need to read the comics, man. I need to read them. Louis, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you? I don't know if it's Louis or Lewis. I'm so sorry, but welcome. I'm so bad with non-generic names. Alright, so the one mirror that isn't broken... Were the comics before or after the game? Before. Well, they're set before the game. Fight time! I have a theory about this too. I don't even think the mirror is significant. I think it's just the light. I think it's the light. I think her magic is darkness. It's like a dark magic, and so the dark magic is being... I think reflecting the light on her is breaking her dark magic, which her dark magic is keeping her alive, in my opinion. So I think this is what's going on. I don't even think it's to do with the mirror necessarily. Even with little things, it'll help a little bit. Yeah, little hints. You'll never believe how many people pronounce siren as siren? How? Siren? How else are you going to pronounce it? I haven't played the demo. No, I haven't. I didn't want to. I didn't want to play it. I want to wait for the game, but I have seen it. I've seen the demo. So again, all my theories fit with what's shown in the demo, so... I don't know. I think my theories still hold true. Neon, welcome back. How you doing? What if one of the numbers kids is one of the Pretender? Could be. I mean, children are definitely significant in this game. Oh, Saren. Okay, so it's Saren. All right. Saren, I see. You're good? Good, I'm glad to hear it. How's everyone's Saturday? Is anyone doing anything interesting on this Saturday of days? God, we finished this fast. Oh look, we're getting hungry. It's a Platt! How you doing, Platt? How are you? What are you doing here on YouTubes? Guys, Platt did my emotes. The Platinum Trophy Wife in the chat, she did all my emotes. And... Nom 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 nom. No Shadow 6 this time, though. The snack that smiles back. Getting spirit prestige 3, that's it. Oh, nice, nice. I do like a spirit. Oh, hello, I'm well. I was looking for your Friday night stream last night, but I went to bed early, so I saw you were playing some Call of Duty. I'm always here, but I always miss people who are live. That's fair. Well, I appreciate you popping in. There we go. I can only use 4 of the emotes on YouTube, unfortunately, but those were all made by Platinum Trophy Wife. No, name is pronounced definitely Siren, thankfully. Oh, okay, so your name is pronounced Siren? Yeah, she is the shadow now. I think so. I think she's got the shadow darkness. I think she's got the dark magic inside of her now, which, well, she obviously has. But I think that's why in the statue that was with the collector's edition, she's all warped and twisted. Never played this one, but it looks interesting. Oh, I would highly recommend it. It's a game you'll complete in a day. We finished it in like 2.5 hours, and I've played this game many times. But this with the DLC is a fantastic game, honestly. Like, just so creepy and like so many theories, you know. You're eating some lunch, so I thought I'd pop in. Well, I appreciate it. It's good to see it over here on the YouTubes. The tea kettle. It's a teapot. It's not a kettle. It's a teapot. Kettles are made of metal. It's a teapot. Everyone mispronounces it. Yeah, the music is great too. I like how it's a random cork. I don't speak Spanish, no. I know a little teeny tiny bit of Spanish, but I don't actually speak it, no. Yeah, the Little Nightmares 2 limited edition statue, yes. It shows 6 all warped and with long arms and stuff. Using the sprout of the pot as a straw. No, it's a teapot. It's made of ceramic. Alright, okay. Let me explain this to the Americans, okay? Let me explain this to the Americans, alright? So, you boil a kettle, right? You pour the boiling water into a teapot, and then you put the tea in the teapot. Now, the tea, it brews in the teapot. And once it's brewed in the teapot, you pour it into a cup, which ideally should be on a saucer. And then if you would like milk or cream, you can have milk or cream and a little biscuit. Yes, a biscuit. You have a biscuit with your tea. You're welcome, educated. You call your girlfriend Teapot because she makes teapot sounds every time she tilts in video games. Oh, that's adorable, though. That is quite adorable, though. I can just imagine her. Do you mean like when when it boils and it like goes, is like that kind of noise? The shadow is trying to break out, and after she fed on the lady, the power grows and it's finally free. Possibly. Or was the dark magic of the lady making Six do all of this? Literally, who knows? I'll stick with, there's a lot of steps. I'll stick with coffee. That's the like proper way to make tea. I just use a kettle and a tea bag. But like if you're gonna have like proper tea, like afternoon tea, that's the way you're supposed to do it. All right. Pretty sure it's a kettle. Nope, it's a teapot. It's even called a teapot in the game. My theory for that statue is that the signal man is very strong, that he can turn into things. Maybe. Sounds kind of like a banshee, but I guess teapot is cuter. Yeah, you probably don't want to call your girlfriend a banshee. I've learnt that one the hard way. I know exactly what sound you mean. I make the same sounds. I'm playing the DLC on stream. Probably not today, because the DLC is like a whole, like the same amount of length as the main game. It's like probably a bit longer than the main game, honestly. And I would like dinner at some point. It's like 8:30. Usually just use a kettle. Yeah. You got the kettle on the stove and you pour the water into the teapot. Yeah, exactly. See, Zion knows. You do have a biscuit with it, though. What kind of biscuit, though? What kind of biscuit? And I will judge, because there's some good ones and some bad ones. You make the same sound sometimes embarrassingly. Hey, it's only embarrassing if you make it embarrassing. But yeah, we probably... Should we do the DLC before the second game comes out? Tim Tams? No, they're Australian. They're Australian. We don't have those. Yeah, should I do the DLC before the second game comes out? Well, probably should. Yeah, DLC is another character. Yeah, you play as the Runaway Kid, who has been in the chat. Are you looking forward to the DLC stream? Yeah, you guys want me to do it? I could do it next Saturday. We could do next Saturday. We could do the DLC. Because the game comes out on either the 10th or the 11th, the sequel, right? So next weekend would be the 6th. So we could do that, and then that's right before the game comes out. So I think that's a really good idea. We'll do the DLC next Saturday. They are still biscuits. Well, I can't get them, so... You have half chocolate? Only half? Half of a chocolate biscuit? Lord of Illusion, welcome in. How are you doing? Just checking in with you. Hope you're all well. I am very well, thank you. I am very, very good. Again, this is one of my favorite games. So the first time I played this game, like the very, very first time I played it, I was supposed to be streaming. It was back on my old Twitch channel, and I was supposed to be streaming, and I had a really bad night's sleep. It was when my insomnia was really bad, and I used to struggle a lot. And I was supposed to be streaming, and I nearly cancelled stream. I was like, I've got no energy. It's going to be a crap stream. Everyone's going to be like, oh god, this is boring. So I really nearly cancelled. And then somebody had DM'd me being like, oh, remember to check out Little Nightmares. They said it's only like a few hours. And I was like, oh, perfect. I'll do Little Nightmares because it's a short game. So if I get really super tired, it won't be that bad. And it turned out to be like my favorite stream I ever did on my old channel. Yeah, my old channel. So it turned out to be my favorite stream I ever did. And I'm so glad that I decided to play it that day. Like, really, it cheered me up as well, because I was really struggling with my sleep. So I was having a bad time, and it just cheered me up. It was just like perfect timing. So do they have cookies and it's just something completely different, or is it just a word that we made up to be special food and call it American? So in England, a cookie is... All right, let me show you what a cookie is, right? So in England, a cookie is a very specific type of biscuit. Let me show you a cookie. Yeah, cookies. Ironically, I had to accept cookies to get to this picture of cookies. But those are cookies, all right? Those types of biscuits, they're cookies. Sometimes they're soft, sometimes they're chewy, sometimes they're not. But that's a cookie. Everything else is a biscuit. But a cookie is still a type of biscuit. We got a celebrity in chat. Did you hear about the mid-chapter patch being delayed? It's not technically been delayed. They've just announced that it's being released later than they usually... It's not technically a delay. They usually release the patches 2 weeks after the PTB, but they've just released their release schedule and it's later. So I wouldn't even say that's a delay necessarily. But yeah, everything happens for a reason. Yeah, it was a really, really great stream. I had a really great time with that one, and it was one of those streams where I was like, I went into it expecting to have like a really bad stream just because, again, I was so tired and just I wasn't feeling it. But then it turned out that the stream was so good that I was like, wow, what a surprise. Like I was incredibly, incredibly happy for it, you know? If you did get very Little Nightmares, would you stream it? No, because I've not really got a way to stream from my phone, so I wouldn't be able to, because it's a mobile game. So chocolate chip cookies are the only cookies you have. Yeah, but then you could also have like white chocolate chip, or you could have a cookie without chocolate chips. But it's a type of biscuit. It's usually the, you know, the soft bake, like that shape. Yeah, so you could have like plain cookies or like triple chocolate or like, you know, macadamia nut cookies, but they're all cookies, but then everything else is a biscuit. Biscuits are hard usually, they're not soft. So I think that's like a distinction. What would you call our biscuits, like the bread ones? Scones or scones? They're the closest thing that we have in England to an American biscuit is a scone or a scone. We call that cookies as well in Italy. Wait, so all biscuits are cookies or just those cookies in Italy? Yeah, so normal cookies are cookies, yeah, and then everything else is a biscuit. And then the other type is called biscotti. See, there you go. It's probably where we got it from, to be honest. It's probably where the English got it from. We stole most of our language from other people, so. What about, like, sugar cookies? Okay, what's a sugar cookie? Let's have a look. Already done? Yeah. It's only a short game, especially when you know what you're doing. All right, what's a sugar cookie? Let's have a look. Sugar cookie. I need more images. Yeah, that's a tough one. They're biscuits, I would say, because they look like gingerbread men, which gingerbread men are technically biscuits. But I guess you could call them. Yeah, no, they're biscuits. They're biscuits. They so in Scotland they make something similar to that called shortbread, which is delicious. We are done, Vajables. The main game is complete. That is the game done. It's a short game. It took us 2.5 hours to complete. I have completed it like 5 times. So you just don't want to order biscuits and gravy in the UK. No, unless you're into that. You know, if you want gravy on your cookies, I guess. Yeah, sugar cookies are biscuit. Yeah, it's more like a gingerbread man kind of thing. They're popular here, but I don't like them. They're so gross. Oh. You need a Cookie Monster emoji now with a it'd be like shortbread. Shortbread is much thicker, but yeah, it looks kind of similar. Shortbread is very, very sweet, very thick. Good shortbread made with cream. So like proper good like Scottish shortbread is delicious. Will probably kill you over time with, you know, heart disease. So we're going to do the DLC next Saturday, Vajables. That's the plan. We'll do the DLC next Saturday because that brings us up to a few days before the sequel comes out. The next Saturday will be the 6th, and then the sequel comes out on the 10th or 11th. Steam is saying the 10th for me. So I don't know. I don't know if it's the 10th or the 11th, but Steam is saying the 10th. So whenever it comes out, I'll stream it. And then I'm going to do a review of Little Nightmares 2 as well, non-spoiler review. So if you guys want to support my reviews that I'm going to start doing as well, things like that, that'll be my first one. Little Nightmares 2 will be my first review. Also, if you haven't already, I have done 2 horror Let's Plays on the channel. I've got my 2nd episode of Devotion coming out. So the 2nd episode will be the last episode, just 2. There'll be 2 episodes. So the 2nd one's coming out very shortly. It's there, I just to finish editing it. It's run out of snacks. Is the game finished? Perfect timing. Blair, too much. I like if it's proper Scottish shortbread and it's made with cream. Like I like a bit. Like I like a little amount of it. You know. Short games can be good. I really like the Dark Pictures games. I love the Dark Pictures games. So that's Man of Medan and Little Hope. I played both of those with a friend and I really enjoyed them. I also played Man of Medan again with my ex-girlfriend while she was my ex. We had a good time with that. Not going to use my other channel. So for now, no. I just don't have time to use 2 channels right now. Maybe one day, and it's there. But for right now, I'm just going to use the main Tericho channel. I just don't have time, especially with all the things that I want to do on the main channel. Like I've got Resident Evil coming out. I've got Little Nightmares coming out. I've got all these other little horror games I want to play. You know, I've got reviews I want to do. So I don't really want to do 2 channels right now. I'm streaming Little Nightmares 2. So Some Gaming, I'm going to be streaming it whenever it comes out. So whatever day that is, if it's the 10th, I'll stream it on the 10th. If it's the 11th, I'll do it on the 11th. And then I'll be doing a review for it. So if you want to know if it's good, but you don't want spoilers, I'll be doing the review the day after. So the review will come up as soon as I get it out. I'll record it, get it out. Hopefully the day after it releases. Question, I don't get notifications when you're live on YouTube. Is there a way to change that? I have all notifications on. That's interesting. You should. If you've got notifications on, maybe try turning them off and on again. I know that sounds daft, but you should get notifications when I go live. I know a lot of people do. Well, from how many people turn up to the stream really early, I'm pretty sure most people do. Chessman cookies are very close to UK shortbread, if anyone has had any of those. Oh, there you go. A US equivalent, I guess. He subscribes so I never miss another stream. Thank you, Runaway Kid. So we'll do Little Nightmares DLC next week. Then we'll stream the sequel whenever it releases, the day that it releases, and then I'll do a review for Little Nightmares 2 if you don't want to get spoiled on it. I played Inside. I like Inside. Inside and Limbo, made by the same studio. Very good games. I like them. This is my favorite out of all of those games, though. Out of that little genre. It's kind of like a weird subgenre, but I like it. It's the only good one. Wait, which one are we talking? Oh, Until Dawn is technically part of the group. Yeah, made by the same people. Yeah. Until Dawn's good. Until Dawn's the single player. So, Platt, I've said this before. Did you play the other 2? Because if you played the other 2, did you play them with a friend or did you play them solo? Because the other 2 games are 100% designed for co-op, but they never tell you that. It suggests that you play it in co-op, but they are absolutely designed for co-op. Yeah, I have a channel called Super Nerd Mode. It's just sat there. It's got like 3 videos on it or something. Join the Discord as well. I don't have a Discord link. Do you guys want a Discord link? Let me get a Discord link. I'll invite you to my Discord. It's not that active at the moment. I'm in there every day, but it's not that active. But I will get you. You do have to. Like the post and everything if you want to join the Discord. But here it is. Hang on. Here you go. There you go. That should work. Let me know if it doesn't. I said 29 minutes when you've been playing for 1+ hours. Yeah, the notifications sometimes do come through slow. They're better than Twitch, but you only get notifications for uploads. You live on YouTube, so you know sometimes I'm just stream by minutes. Yeah, that's so strange. Well, I hope it fixes. I also did a premiere today. I did a premiere. So I don't know if that maybe have affected it. I just tried it. I don't think I'll be doing it again though, because I was sat there for half an hour going, what do I do? You thought Little Hope was better than Man of Medan? I liked them both. I think Little Hope mechanically was better, but I like them both. I like the stories, but they're absolutely designed for co-op. I didn't know I have a Discord. I don't really promote it. Honestly, like I'm not trying to promote my Discord, if that makes sense. Like it's just there. Like I honestly usually just use my Discord just to hang out with people. It's not really a thing that I want to promote, you know? I swear they shouldn't make it available to play solo because we play it in a group, but we tech play it solo. Yeah, that's it really should be played with a friend because there's like a twist in both. I don't want to spoil it. Don't spoil it in the chat. But with Man of Medan and Little Hope, there is like a twist in both of those games. And the games only really work mechanically if you play them with a friend. Like they just don't work otherwise. Let's put some music on while I chat. But they don't work. If you don't play them with a friend, they don't work. It's not designed. Like the whole twist and the whole mechanic of them is designed to be played with a friend. Because if one of you figures things out and the other doesn't, then that's where it becomes really interesting. Where's my playlist? Where is it? There it is. Let's just put that on. Oh, it's going to be loud. Oh, it's going to be loud. Okay, there you go. So yeah, the game just mechanically doesn't work very well if you don't play it with a friend, you know? My bestie and I had last playing Little Hope together. That's what I'm saying. Like everyone that I speak to that loves it played it with a friend every single time. And yeah, Paul, we did finish it. It's a very short game if you know what you're doing. It's not a long game at all. It took us like 2.5 hours. Discord gets to be a bit much for me when they get too big. Yeah, I'm just like, how can I put this, right? Like, obviously I want to grow my YouTube channel and I want to grow my Twitch channel again one day. But I'm not bothered about growing my Discord. Discord is just, if you want to hang out, hang out. Like, if you don't want to, I don't care. Does that make sense? Like, I don't care if my Discord has 100 people or 10. Like, if we're hanging out and having fun, like, who cares? I just usually just talk shit in there, to be honest. Is this Discord that you use when you play Swift and DVD? Yes, if I ever play Swift, that's the Discord that we use. I don't often use voice comms for people that I don't know very well. But usually when I do Swift, I do it over on Twitch. But if I know you, you know, if I've known you for a while, you're probably okay to do voice comms. Meme after meme after meme. Brocolite, you missed it. We finished the game. My problem with Man of Medan is once you know the twist, it's not as fun. Yeah, I agree. It's a gimmick twist. It's kind of similar with the second game though. Like, the second game also has a gimmick twist. And once you know the gimmick twist, it's not as effective. I still enjoyed it though. Like I say, I played Man of Medan twice. I played it once with a friend. We played another streamer called Elliot, Platnose Elliot. We played it together, completely blind, we were playing on comms as well. We played on comms on Discord through the entire game and it was perfect. It was just so good playing on comms together. But then I played it again with my ex-girlfriend. She got sick and so she was just at home. So we played that together and that was pretty fun. So I enjoyed it a second time, but she didn't know what was going on though. I did. So it was kind of a, but yeah, you got to be very careful not to break TOS, especially on Twitch where they're very ban happy. Twitch is incredibly ban happy. Like honestly, like people get banned on Twitch and sometimes you're just like, why? Like half the time they don't even know, you know? But yeah, it's very, very weird. It's very, very weird. I think Little Hope is less reliant on the twist. Yeah, I think so, but I also there is definitely a twist in Little Hope. Again, I don't want to spoil it, but there is definitely a twist in Little Hope that we figured out. Elliot and I figured it out together, and we very, very nearly got a very good ending. But we'd made mistakes in the first half of the game. Until Dawn has a gimmick twist as well, but I enjoyed playing it 3 times. Let me talk about Until Dawn, right? Let me talk about Until Dawn because I'm about to shit all over it because I like that game, right? I like that game, but it pissed me off. I gotta go. We might be here whenever you do my journey. No worries. Next Saturday, Runaway Kid. So a week from today. Next Saturday, we're gonna do the DLC. All right. So a week from today. Until Dawn. I really enjoyed it. It was like a very cheesy horror game, but a video game, right? It was like a very cheesy horror movie, sorry, but it was a video game. And it was cool, and I liked it. However, no spoilers, there was a mechanic in that game that I nailed, right? You had to hold your controller very still. And every single time that mechanic came up, I aced it. I never ever failed it, right? I never failed it. At the end of the game, right? At the end of the game, I had one person dead. And that was just genuine mistake. I made mistakes in the game and I got one person dead. But that was it. I got all the way to the end of my first playthrough with only one death, and I was super proud. And then at the end of the game, there is that mechanic where you got to hold your controller still, but like 4 of them in a row, and it's broken. The mechanic is legitimately broken, and I know that it's broken because I put my controller down on the fucking desk, right? And it still failed it. So I was just like, well, my controller clearly isn't moving, so it's clearly busted, right? And I lost like 2 people in that, and it triggered me. It triggered me so badly because I was like, why just throw this like incredibly difficult skill check at the end of the game, which now has an effect on the story, you know? Yeah, the door moves, exactly. So I was just like, it was fine during the game because during the game I succeeded, and I actually think one of them is actually good if you fail it, by the way. I think one of them is actually good if you fail. But I succeeded in all of them, and it was great. And then I got to the end, and it was like, haha, you failed. And I was like, what? And I think that they did that to make you have to play it again if you wanted to get like a perfect ending. But then even if you do, you get all the way to the end of the game perfectly, you're now stuck at this really stupidly difficult mechanic for no reason. Like, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, maybe if you'd made mistakes in the game, it made it more difficult. But it was silly. It was silly. The don't move mechanic was so stressful. It was so good. I hate that though. Probably had stick drift, or you put it down too soon. No, because I never failed any in the rest of the game. That's what I'm saying. So if I never failed them in the entire game ever, and then as soon as it got to that one last sequence where there's 4 of them in a row, I suddenly was failing them. Do you see what I mean? It can't be stick drift. But I tried it. Like I literally loaded it again. Like I reloaded it and tried it by putting the controller down, and it still failed. So I nailed it first playthrough, but I did not get it the second time. Yeah, so weird. It misleads you. It's just crappy. I got you on Discord. Hopefully that helps with notifications. Yeah, no worries. Gotta go. Have a great morning, day, night. Thank you so much for hanging out for J-Balls. But yeah, well, if we do some DBD and you want to play, come and let me know. It's in there. Make sure if you are joining the Discord, guys, make sure that you like the post in the loading screen. Otherwise, you won't get a role. It just won't give you one, and you won't be able to chat and stuff. But yeah, just like the post, then you should be able to chat and stuff. But yeah, the last ones are quicker. It wasn't even that they were quicker though. It was like that the movement was more strict. Do you know what I mean? Like with the original ones, you could have like a little bit of movement, but that one you couldn't have any movement, and it was so obnoxiously difficult for no reason. So it just triggered me. That was it. The rest of the game was fine. I liked the game, but it made me not want to replay it because I knew that if I replayed it, I would eventually get back to that bit again, and then it would just annoy me, honestly. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap up and go get some dinner and stuff, and I'm gonna go probably play some video games, or maybe do some Warhammer. I actually did my first games of Warhammer the other day. I played with my nephew. We had a big game. It took like 3 hours. It was great. But yeah, as for the channel, there's going to be some more horror content on the channel. Like I say, part 2 of Devotion will be up in next couple of days. And then, what are you yawning at? What are you yawning at? You like the don't move more than just press X with the rhythm? Oh, okay, yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that. So yeah, Devotion Part 2 will be coming out in the next couple of days whenever I get it finished. I might do it tonight. Yeah, we'll do some Dead by... Whenever there's Dead by Daylight content to do, I'll do it. I still want to do some killer content. Like I want to do some, how to play killer stuff. But yeah, whenever there's news, whenever there's content, I'll talk about it. Whenever the next patch is, I guess. But right now, Dead by Daylight's just dry right now. There's nothing to talk about. So I could make up topics, but I just don't see the point. I don't see just making up a topic. You got the plat pretty easily. It's so weird how I did though. Maybe they patched it. Plat. When did you play it? Because I played it pretty early. Thank you for telling me don't use Discord. No, that's okay. See you later, Vajables. Sorry, Mr. Stream. Glad I could chat to you. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. Like I say, my streams at the moment, they're not really like, there isn't really a schedule, you know? So it's a little bit difficult to like know when I'm going to stream. But at the moment, I'm doing Saturday streams. So if you like the streams, pretty much Saturday is my stream day. Maybe I'll do a stream on Sundays. Who knows? I played it like a couple of years ago. Yeah, maybe they patched it. I don't know. Maybe they patched it. Maybe I'll go back and play it again. I could stream that one. No, it's PlayStation 4, isn't it? Never mind. Never mind. I don't like streaming PlayStation games. It annoys me. But yeah, so I hope you guys are liking the new horror content. Like I say, there's going to be more of it. There's going to be more new horror content. There's going to be more Dead by Daylight content whenever there is Dead by Daylight stuff to talk about. Next Saturday, we'll do the DLC for Little Nightmares. Then we'll do Little Nightmares 2. Then I'll review it. And if I can afford it, I'll do Resident Evil 8. And if there's any news about Dead by Daylight, I'll talk about that too. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go and get some dinner, and I'm going to enjoy my Saturday night. Thank you so much for everyone who's here. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe, do all that stuff, do whatever you want to do. But thank you so much for hanging out. This, as always, was fantastic. You love my playthroughs, you're hilarious improviser. Well, thank you. I enjoy doing them. I know they don't get as many views as my Dead by Daylight content, but that's to be expected at the moment, you know. It's to be expected, but I hope you enjoy my Let's Plays and stuff. They're just down on the channel. You can find them if you haven't watched them already. We did Devotion and then Devour, so we've got 2 Let's Plays on there already. Go give them a watch if you haven't already. I'm going to go do some stuff, and yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you all next time.